Go, go, go.
It has begun.
Go, go, go. Yay!
So first, note for any viewers, if I sound like I have a roll of gauze taped to my nose, it's because I do.
Mustache. She's just trying out facial hair.
Yeah, I'm giving it a try. If I don't like it, I won't buy it.
Yo, college try. What did she realize what that meant? Alright, where were we? Some sort of space battle?
Something like that?
Yeah,
like the
something
very
like
last
that.
action. The last action was Jimothy making someone real sad.
Well, that's his every turn. We were hopping back and forth between God and here.
Yeah, Jimothy had just got somebody so angry that they can't fight. Right.
And other ships were thinking about shooting at Polina, I think.
But they can't shoot until he gives them the order. Theoretically. Just wait until the other guy's like, Admiral, I'm too mad to lead this ship right now. You're in charge. Alright, fire!
Jander just trips on the fire button.
So did I say if these ships were EAE or USO?
I think you said
I
EAE.
think we were heading to an EAE world. So I'm not sure if it's.
Yeah, that means these ships could be either one.
It depends if it's defense force or the invading force or whatever.
Yep. Does this look like a defending fleet or an attacking fleet?
It looks like a fleet that's surrounding you.
Can't surround ship. Not in space. Should we have me surrounded? Goes down. Oh.
I mean,
There's-
you could have a
there's-
ship there too.
No, you're wrong.
Oh,
There's
okay.
360 degrees in two directions in space. Like 720 degrees, I think.
That's hot. Oh man. Space. You can quote me on it.
So, what are you doing?
Untangling this mess of a chain necklace here that my mom gave me.
Alright, what's Jimothy doing?
Oh, you meant in game. Honestly, I'm just pressing my thumbs and hoping that you're not gonna get shot in retaliation.
Yeah, you just provoked this guy. Got any follow-up?
Follow-up is, okay, bye.
Follow up. Now I have to think of more trash talk to do.
You should. Yeah, would it be metagaming to taunt him on how he can't even attack us right now?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of a follow up right now.
Like, if you're so mighty, how come you're not shooting us?
I bet you
Sounds
couldn't
like
kill us if you tried.
Yeah.
I was going for the opposite. I was like, remember, it's just like, you feel big going after a smaller group and all that stuff.
Yeah. Smaller ship with smaller numbers. That being one.
Excuse me? You're the one invading our space. I was about to say airspace, but that's not accurate.
Our space space.
Yeah. Space is stupid. There's a dog that wants to get into this room.
In game or
There's a dog in this room.
There's a dog in this room too.
There's a gecko in this room.
An echo, an echo, an echo.
invading?
State your name
Like an
and
inva-
purpose.
Huh? Who?
State your name and purpose, said to
Oh.
Jimothy.
This is the SS Paulina. Is that the full name? Research vessel for you what?
No, we're not.
On that
I mean,
note,
Strike would say that. Strike's gonna say no, we're not. He's gonna pop in from a nearby vent.
Weren't you just in an airlock?
Yeah.
so today we have fascinated, irate, which unconsciously conceals being affectionate, warm and impulsive,
Get some tape.
social and provoked, or disoriented, which deliberately conceals being loyal.
So, affectionate. I like it because like Paulina is like never sees other ships, and now there's a whole bunch of them around. So social and affectionate, which also irate and provoked. That doesn't sound good at all.
I mean, there's really enough not that much contradiction in that mix.
Sure. But we could just go.
Yeah, I can totally see it.
Huh. Alright. Sure, if it'll create some action. And probably kill us all. My other option would be fascinated plus warm and impulsive.
So do we agree on irate and social?
Yep.
Yep.
Sure.
All right. This statement is inaccurate. I am an independent vessel.
Well, now you are.
Okay, a former UART ship. Is that better?
I will not have you disrespect me in front of these strong, powerful ships.
I wish to study them.
So what are you
Sure.
here for?
Strike doesn't know.
Was he asking a specific person, or just anyone?
Probably me in particular, since I'm the one in front. But I'm guessing anybody could answer. Like we are like all on the deck, right? On the
According to the tokens, we're kind of spread all over, as we tend to be.
Yeah, who cares about roleplay? Yeah, Strike has gotten over wanting to jump out of the airlock. For now.
Well, anyway, I'll answer. We were seeing what was happening in this sector of space.
Right.
and decided to investigate it. Yeah, something like that.
Congratulations, now you've seen. This is a restricted space, please leave.
Why is it so restricted, I wonder? Strike doesn't ask this. Unless they do, which they might. Why is it restricted? Strike will ask. Welcome to the journey that is me.
I don't know if you've noticed, but this is a war zone.
I haven't.
Could you let us in on how this started briefly?
I'm getting strong.
As much as I
RPG
love
vibes.
wasting my time on you people, we have a war to fight.
Very well.
But until you leave, we can't go anywhere.
I thought most races hated war.
That's why we have to fight it.
We have to get rid of this war.
Declare war on war. That's called peace.
If you refuse to fight the war, does the war not end?
Alright, even I'm gonna do something odd, I'm gonna wait a little bit.
Oh.
Gonna wait a little bit.
Interesting number for a coin flip.
I just need odd or even, so anyone really matters.
Oh, okay. Welcome to a functional D2. 34
Like it's-
million signs.
It's all the D2, ultimately.
You get a really interesting number, though. It kind of repeats.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
898.
that's
38,
really
93.
weird.
That's a very pretty number.
This is a D2 taking into account the ways a coin can be rotated.
How many times it spins on the table before setting.
It's like you're rolling the number of degrees that it turns in like every given direction, all added up and multiplied. All right. So we've basically just been asked to leave. Do we or don't we? Why would we stay?
Us do, unless Paulina doesn't want to, which is really the main factor here.
Yeah, like Strike will basically be like, we do not steer this ship.
I am perfectly fine where I am.
It appears we're not leaving. Says to the person.
Can I hear Paulina no matter? Like, can you hear Paulina no matter where you are on the ship? Typically.
Yeah.
All right. In that case, I will ask Paulina from where I am in the cockpit. Hey, Paulina, are these like bird things out there bothering you?
No.
All right. Just tell me if they do.
Don't tell me what to do.
Can the people we're communicating with hear Paulina?
Probably.
Patch her in. Patch her into the call.
I'm pretty sure she's the one facilitating it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably.
Please refrain
Yeah.
from bothering any of the other vessels. I am busy analyzing them.
Nerd.
Okay, but can you do that outside of the restricted zone? Like, just be outside of it?
I am trying to get an up-close view.
Perhaps we could examine one of the ships if it left with us.
Is she checking out the engines on those ships?
Yeah, Sarek suggests like perhaps we could examine one of the ships outside the war zone if it.
Yeah,
left
all
with
of the viewports are slowly shifting away from anything relevant and onto fine details of all the ships.
Once it takes over the main cockpit, I'm just gonna get bored and get out of the cockpit area, I guess. Gonna start working on that hammock I built last time.
Welcome to the USS. We have no point here.
Okay, well, here's the question. How big are these ships around us?
Big.
Okay, so like a fairly massive, like 100-person crew kind.
I'm gonna assume like the equivalent of a battleship compared to our research frigate or whatever, frigate boat.
There is at least one battleship.
Is that the one that Paulina's focusing on?
Oh yeah. Paulina is currently on the internet researching docking procedures.
Okay, TMI.
Is Paulina currently playing this music?
Winnie, you can teleport, right? Can you teleport us out of MS forms?
I can only teleport myself.
Winnie, I don't have a stunt for that.
Of course.
That would be an interesting aspect.
I don't know if you would an additional teleport objects stunt be able to teleport Paulina. I wouldn't think so.
You could get a stunt for that. You'd probably have to get like 2 extra stunts. Like a
one
mass
for
teleport and then a mass teleport.
One for teleporting multiple things, one for teleporting big things.
I mean, do you already have the ability to teleport things?
Only like small things on my person.
So all you gotta do is shrink down everyone, and then teleport.
Teleport this knife into you!
Yeah,
Just lay
it's that
down
episode.
and hug the floor, and that'll be on your person.
We need to get sick so that Paulina can shrink down the crew, and you all fly
And then
inside.
Well, Winnie just sort of floats in space.
And then
No,
when he
no,
teleports.
Stroik has to get sick, so we all shrink ourselves into
Oh,
Stroik.
God.
He can survive in space,
Good fucking luck.
but then Winnie can't.
Good luck with navigating the inside of Strike.
No, getting into Stroik isn't a problem, as far as I can tell. It's getting out.
100% efficient.
There are no exits to the Strike ship.
Okay, here's a question. You said that a screen popped up having video with this captain.
Yes.
What does the bridge look like from what we can see? Their bridge.
It looks busy. There's a lot of people running around. It looks like a professional operation.
Bunch of professional jackasses.
Though it's hard
Do
to
I
see
Oh.
since that window keeps getting smaller as it's being replaced with videos of ships docking with this particular battleship.
Keep your fetishes to yourself, Paulina.
Well, while we were talking, did I see any place that looked like a cubby hole that I think I'd be able to teleport to and be out of view?
I mean, if you can see it on their cameras,
Give me a
it's
notice.
definitely within view. Or do you mean like out of view of the people in the room?
Yeah, out of view of the people in that bridge room.
Okay. You see a hole in the ceiling.
Oh,
How you doing?
I think I will spend a fate. Yeah, I'll risk. Yeah, I'll spend one fate coin just to make that 2.
Invoking what?
Kidding me?
Mission of Mischief.
How does that make you good at spotting cubby holes?
Well, it makes you good
Well,
at
it's part of
spotting
my
places
plan.
to hide.
Because the intent is to commit a mission of mischief. This is.
But this isn't
Without-
the mischief itself.
Uh-huh.
It's very
Then-
indirect.
Let's
that
see here then.
saying that aspect cannot benefit all things leading up to mischief. Only the mischief itself.
Is
I mean-
not trespassing into a military vehicle mischief?
Okay,
That's fair.
yeah, but you're not doing that.
How about my character's intent to teleport on into their military vehicle ship?
No, definitely not.
Okay.
Getting more strict with how we can use coins now.
How about
I mean, you can't just declare that everything is a part of your mission of mischief because you're doing it.
Yeah, I know. That's fair.
how about good girl for moving the story along?
Oh yeah, do we still got our dog aspects?
No,
Alright, I'll delete them.
Do I still have that disappointment?
no.
Well, fuck.
Jazz slept through the dog.
Yep, you missed all of that.
Let's see here. Thinking.
Yeah, just look through things. I can't think of anything to help you out. Sorry.
So,
How to deal with stubborn spaceship / AI? Google.
Why don't you invoke your high concept? You are a vizier,
means
and
something?
typically an advisor would tend to be pretty good at analyzing a situation.
In a way that feels like a stretch, but if you're the one giving that to me, then sure.
Hey, that's what that job is.
It's usually more overseeing people. Or, I guess in that
don't
case,
fight it.
would be just, I look for a spot where people aren't looking.
Alright, so you got a 2.
So I see some spot where I won't be standing in the middle of the floor.
Alright.
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna make-
find a small hole. You've got 1 free invocation on it.
Okay. Well, see, I'm going to walk out of the room, out of the view of the screen. What kind of screen is this that did just pop out of the wall?
I don't know.
I figured it was like a hollow screen or something.
Probably.
Whatever it is, wherever it is, I get out of view of it. And I... Oh, hey, yet. And I
Hey,
teleport to that location.
Hi! Hi!
Bye.
Is a 7 enough to bridge the gap in space?
Yes.
All right,
Give me a stealth roll.
Ooh.
Man. Well, I use that invocation.
Uh-huh.
Taste for human blood, and you're gonna hide inside a human torso.
Alright,
Or
so that's all
actually-
you're using?
Hold on. Invocations can be used as rerolls, right?
That's right.
Yeah, in that case, I'll go with a reroll.
That would make a lot more sense.
Sure.
I always forget that you can do that.
Now roll a -1.
Wow!
Ooh!
It's the exact same!
Wait.
Wow!
Wow.
20 fix your RNG.
Wait, what?
Exactly the same.
What?
I'm so lucky to have been
Zero
able
is
to
even the
witness
same spot.
Yeah. Exactly the same. Man, most of the time seeing things.
Are you sure you re-rolled?
Yes.
The karma is saying something here.
I'm now just imagining this at a physical table. Just like, alright, I'm gonna re-roll. Picks up the dice, puts them back down.
All right, let
Alright,
me look
so there's
something up real quick.
Strike would like to do. Whenever this scene is willing to change.
Is there anything else that Winnie is going to try to invoke?
Yes. I just need to look up something real quick.
What is this?
It's the
it's
box
a
and
dog.
that was reincarnated as a dog, yes.
Right.
Well, reincarnated. God on dog planet. It's hard to define.
It died and is a dog now.
You know, typical happy ending. That's my favorite Twilight Zone episode.
It's pretty cliche as far as I'm concerned.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
Die.
Fuse, would you accept that werewolves, being great at stalking, would be good at,
Not being seen.
being out of view? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Are you
Wonderful.
re-rolling again, or?
If I get the same roll, though, what'll happen?
I don't know, I still haven't rolled for their notice.
Yeah. I'm gonna use this as a reroll too, because it should technically
Statistically.
be better.
Somehow end
Come
up
on,
-1.
come on. You can do it. Oh!
Oh, there we
Yeah.
go.
Finally.
Better.
That cost
Yeah,
you 2 coins.
Yeah, for the effect of 2 coins.
Yeah.
The last two are the same. Still not as impressive as all of them. Good stuff. 4.
Alright, now I'm gonna actually roll for them.
It's a good thing I don't plan on staying here long.
Alright. So nobody seems to have noticed you.
Good. Okay, I had a question. The Mega Man card game that's part of our table, which card game is that? Like,
That's the Mega Man NT Warrior card game.
so what kind of summonable things come from that?
They've got all the viruses, the navies.
Okay, that's what I assumed. I just forgot to look it up beforehand. Now, my question is, if I summon that, is it always going to be in the physical world, or can it be into a computer? If it's a virus or Navi.
I suppose there's nothing stopping you from summoning it into a computer. That would probably be its natural state. I would go as far as to say it wouldn't make sense for it to be otherwise.
So where's it gonna be?
In their computer system.
No.
Or I can just weird them out by having it be standing around.
What would happen if you summoned a virus while we were like stranded on a desert planet with no technology around?
Either it's there or it fizzles.
It just ends up in your shield.
It ends up in your shield. Yeah, your shield belt.
Which only Jazz has.
Is Jazz the only one with a shield?
You're like the only one with a computer.
Yeah.
I know Strike doesn't.
Well, you
Jazz
got something
knows how to
else.
use Excel.
So if we ever need to do anything related to computers, we need to rely on you.
Don't
Either
let us
way.
down.
Not even Jimothy? I
Not
guess
even
not.
Jimothy.
You should maybe have a stunt that allows you to use rapport for consequences instead of a computer.
You know, that wouldn't be too stupid. Or no, deception, just bluff
Yeah.
away. It's just a flesh wound.
I like the idea of using this.
Actually, I'm totally gonna do that. I've got the refresh.
You're gonna start that allows me to use deception and play some fight for fighting. Oh. I'm just really good at acting like I'm throwing a punch.
Oh. It's just like, I killed you. Oh, okay.
Shit, I guess you have. I gotta believe you.
Either way, summoning a thing.
Summon up that thing.
Alright,
So-
what do you want?
Real good now.
It'll be from Mega Man, and I guess I don't know what's better, a virus or a Navi.
The virus, I guess. Like if you want to be destructive.
Yeah, generally.
I mean, viruses are generally made for destruction, but Navis are a lot better at it. They are, stronger and stuff. Like, they're made for wrecking viruses, so...
It's like I still don't know what the stats that come with in this card game are. Like, if Navis are just better than viruses, because it makes
true.
the game follows the game logic. Time to look it up.
The Navis are the actual characters that are fighting. Viruses are just cards in the game.
Also, like effects.
I thought people were controlling. Are we controlling a person, controlling a Navi, controlling viruses?
I suppose, yeah. I think you're more a person controlling a Navi and viruses. It's been a while since I've played it. And I don't think I ever actually played with viruses.
So Navis are totally something you can use then. Just
And
summon
let's-
up base.
Yeah, let's be honest. The Navis are usually infected by some kind of virus anyway. So yeah, as a description, I guess I choose Navi, even though that's more like a type. But as far as I know, there's only one of two options.
I like how you, being, you know, an acolyte of old gods, lets you somehow hack in a weird, indirect way.
Yeah,
Alright,
I don't know
give
how
me
it
a
works.
D24.
I mean, that's why Mega Man can go into computers.
Ooh, is
Oh.
that bass?
No, that's Woodman.
Wow!
It's alphabetical.
Yep.
Zero doesn't have a card.
Nice.
This program made of wood.
I am Woodman.
Some.
Nice.
If I can give orders to it still.
Access forbidden.
Huh. Fun fact. There is actually a Mega Man X card.
Huh.
There's no Zero, but there is an X.
That's
Is it-
weird.
Start with M, I guess. Mega Man X.
Yeah.
See, X is a variable. It could be 0.
If anything, Zero should be a card because, you know, the Zero virus and all that stuff.
This lore is beyond me.
There's also 4 different Mega Man.exes.
One for every armor.
Yeah.
I'm one of them.
Either way,
None of them have armor.
however... Oh, never mind. However I do it, I tell Woodman to disrupt this ship's computer systems.
Leaf Shield.
Yeah, he's gonna clog up all the circuits with his cyber leaves.
You can mess up like a mall just by running fast as Quickman.
True.
Well, he's not Quickman, he's Woodman.
Alright.
So yeah, he
So you
Clogs
tell
it with
Woodman to
leaves.
do that.
if a turn has passed and no one has still spotted me, I'll take your silence that how it's going. I'll summon one more thing. And this is just gonna be I don't know. I'm gonna roll on the table and just see what I get.
Summon Blue Eyes. No. Summon an Aggron.
You summon Pokemon pretty often.
Yeah, Pokemon comes up a lot.
Random chance, baby.
For description, I'll say distracting.
Alright.
So an Exploud.
I need to find that list again.
Remember, kids, death is moral gray area.
That's a weird thing to just bring out like that, out of context.
There's context in my head.
Just something to keep in mind in general, kids.
Yeah. Death isn't good or bad, it's just kind of there. If you facilitate it, it's whatever.
You know, just Ouroboros. It's a circle.
I'm having trouble finding the thing that I was using.
The side I use my random Pokemon card needs is this one, because there's just a random button.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, I should mention that I'm having it being summoned as far away as I can from my little hidey hole. However far away that is.
So in Paulina.
On the bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, this seems suitably distracting.
It's me. It's Mr. Mime.
So you're summoning it on the bridge, not near you.
Yeah.
Voltorb.
Far away, whatever range that is away from my hiding place.
Alright,
Zapdos.
you can see a horrible pig creature bouncing around.
Oh, is that
Tepig.
Sprink?
Is it Embor from our Pokerroll game?
Good old
Spoink.
Spoink.
Splinky Splink.
If they stop him, he dies.
But if he does damage, he can cause more damage. Just randomly.
Okay.
Splink in the anime.
What's the people's initial reaction to seeing this Spoink?
They're drawing weapons, but they can't fire. Because Jimothy's thing is still in effect.
So mad.
Captain!
Got
Begin
so mad he
containment
got
procedures.
One of these steps is to fire. We can't do that.
Captain, we're getting reports from hydroponics. Something's going wrong.
This greased, springy pig running around.
There's a log running around. Throwing leaves everywhere. Are we picking any of this up over on Paulina?
Yeah. The fertilizer dispensers are going haywire.
Oh, since it is inherently a place that we would be able to see on camera, would we see where Winnie's hiding?
You can give me a notice.
Okay.
Oh man, gotta beat a 4.
You'd have to beat more than a 4. Because don't forget that that screen is also really tiny on Paulina.
Oh yeah.
2. I'm not re-rolling that.
It was more of a do I care roll.
Yeah. Well, Strike's Spoink has his own thing to do. Strike has his own thing to do. So I guess I really didn't phrase the new aspect I gave Strike very well, but I was trying to give them an aspect that basically just facilitates doing what Paulina wants. Anyway, to that end, Strike is going to piece together over, taking this long that Paulina is interested in the other ships and wants to facilitate getting them closer together for further study. So, Strike is going to go to the airlock again. Line himself up at the window. Well, first of all, close the doors, these doors. Open this door. Run up here, and then run out at one of the ships. Just take aim at one of the ships and run out in a straight line as fast as possible, launching outside. I want to launch myself out the airlock.
You know, when I first saw the design of the ship, I always assumed that this door is goes to a room that goes this is a door, and then there's another door that leads out.
Is that the case?
No, there's just an airlock door there.
All right.
Okay.
So I am physically launching myself out of the airlock. What should I roll?
I'm just caught up on all right. Paulina wants to know about these ships. I should throw myself out the airlock.
How else am I gonna get there? How else am I gonna get to the ships? Paulina ain't gonna bring me there.
Strike is a master of relationships.
Can I get a fate point?
You know what? Sure. Give me an athletics.
Athletics. 4. Fine.
Right. You manage to properly aim yourself as you fire yourself out of the airlock.
Yay.
And you hit one of the ships.
Yay. I latch on and I start crawling around the outside surface. I choose a spot at random. It's not at random. Strike is doing some, trying to figure out where's the best place to infiltrate. But ostensibly at random, and then he's going to bore a hole inside.
Meanwhile...
So you're probably looking for another airlock, and then burrowing into that airlock.
Back on the bridge,
Sure.
there is another voice coming in over comms. They fired something at me! It's burrowing in!
It's nice if this stuff happens to other people for once.
By burrowing into the airlock, you mean ruining the airlock.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, yeah. Give me a physique.
Moi?
Yeah.
Alright. Let me roll. Dem dice. Submit.
Wow.
Nice.
Thanks.
Right.
Also armor, so that's actually...
Armor doesn't
armor.
apply.
Okay.
So you manage to hold on as you eat through the whole of this ship, and all of the air escapes.
Sure.
Critical decompression.
Well, no, remember, this is the airlock, so it's safe for the rest of the ship.
For now.
And it doesn't blow you off.
Yay!
I don't think that's how airlocks work exactly.
Well, it is full of air.
Yeah, when the air escapes, it goes out very quickly.
I mean, I don't think boring a hole in the airlock is going to not cause problems.
Oh, sure. But it's going to cause less problems because it's isolated.
Until you open the next door.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then I close the next door, so it's fine.
Yeah, that's how that works.
Which, that's what Stork's gonna do. He's gonna crawl inside the airlock, and then open the next door, and then crawl through that door, and
Right,
then close
would you
that
like
door.
to give me a physique roll to pry the door open?
Alright. And... is that good enough?
Yeah, it'll take you some time.
Sweet.
There's a lot of air pressure, as the air from inside of the ship is now escaping into the airlock and out
Sure.
the hole.
Sure. But eventually I get myself through. I'm a very thin... Cockroaches are known for being thin. Oh, can I roll burglary to assist this test?
No.
Because I'm trying to get through a door very quickly without opening it too much.
But I want you to give me an athletics.
Alright.
Alright. Do you dodge the pilot or try to catch him?
Catch, I guess. Is the pilot being sucked out the airlock?
Yeah.
Then yeah.
As you open the door.
I'll catch the pilot. Athletics again? Or
No, that's what the athletics is. So
Okay.
there you
Yeah, I'll
go.
catch
You've caught the pilot. Pilot
now
is
dead.
gasping for air.
Alright, I want to pull the pilot in through the airlock, or the next door with me, and then close it.
Alright. You did it.
Yay, that happens. Alright, how's the pilot looking?
Dying.
How dying is he? They. Is they. They weren't exposed to a complete void.
Yeah, there was air passing by.
Yeah, there was air around. Everyone knows you can survive in space for like a couple seconds.
Yeah, like half a minute. Portal to ending. Spoilers.
Problem with space is not the air situation. It's that it's either hyper cold or hyper hot.
Yeah, depending on if you have direct line of sight to the sun.
Yeah.
Because no atmosphere means no way for heat to escape once it gets into your body via radiation. So you cook alive. So, Stroik will talk to the captain saying, dock us with that ship.
I just looked at the name that I generated.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Masculine art.
I'm glad you saved him.
So, Stroik will start out with a hello.
Does Shrek know CPR?
No.
He is having trouble
Stroik doesn't have
breathing.
lungs.
Why?
Like he
Why?
can't CPR.
The door is closed. So there's air
Yeah,
in here.
you let a lot of it out.
It's fine.
It's a little thinner now.
Yeah, but it's fine. It's stable, right? Are there any red lights blaring?
Swig doesn't understand the concept of pressure.
Nah.
Yeah, there are plenty of lights and alarms going on.
No. I smashed them. I just like take a quick bite through the alarm, just like stop. Stroik just kind of looks down at the guy, waiting for him to be okay, or them.
I'm gonna be right back.
Be right back. And once the guy is or isn't okay, Stroik will either talk to them or move on to the next viable person. And whoever Stroik ends up talking to, Stroik will request for them to dock with the ship.
So did I say what the captain's name was on the main dude?
Who's Askelin Ars?
That's the pilot of this ship that you just attacked.
Okay.
Oh, but not the other one?
This
Yeah,
is
that
just
one we don't
some
know.
random ship.
Right.
Yeah. Theoretically, Stroik would have gone for the battleship, since that's the one Stroik was, or Paulina was eyeing up, but that wasn't specified. I did say Stroik would take an interest in the one Paulina was taking an interest in.
Yeah, but then you just kind of jumped out the airlock.
Sure.
And that's not very accurate.
Alright. I'm glad I got into another ship. Well, now Yeah, Strike
Yeah,
will
so
ask. This
the
ship-
captain is coming up again. This is Captain Mick. How's that pronounced again?
That
Yeah,
cannon.
Captain McEnrick. I am requesting that the SS Paulina dock with this battleship immediately.
What I miss?
Exactly
Paulina
what I
complies.
Yes, mission successful.
How well does Paulina dock?
She's studying, so practice studying.
Oof.
It's fine, she's got free invocations.
This is on really wanting to do this.
So she does an acceptable job.
I'm glad Paulina didn't get nervous and just crash into it.
And the battleship says, I've had better.
Is it good for you? Yeah, ring.
Now, apparently that's pronounced McEnrick.
What?
It's a solid J. G, rather.
Oh, I see. Mac and Rig. It's like a name you're supposed to say with a stuffed up nose. McHenrig.
Huh.
So that's happening. Paulina docks. Presumably the port opens between the two ships.
Yep.
You're now connected. Everyone on the ship now has access to the inside of the other ship. Also probably people with guns. You have access to those too.
Yeah, there's plenty of people with guns.
Jazz is busy eating a croissant.
Yeah, it depends where they're going in the ship here.
That's what they've been up to.
We just got through. Like they were asking us to leave just a minute ago. Now they're asking us to dock. Pfft, typical battleship.
So they're standing. They've got two lines of people with guns. And
All
they
aiming
are
at us.
demanding that you leave the ship immediately.
Okay, so they're connected thusly through this door.
The battleship is large enough that Paulina could just park inside.
Okay, but point is, yeah, like, are they entering the ship through a specific entrance, or are they outside, or?
They're requesting that you leave the ship.
Okay.
And also, they probably have us surrounded. Actual surrounded. How's Paulina feeling about all this?
Let's find out.
Yeah. I'm hoping for another flustered.
Focused and annoyed. Mean-spirited, which deliberately conceals being affectionate. Sociable and preoccupied. Extremely contemplative. Or disoriented on the surface, but excited underneath.
The last one's
Oh.
pretty good.
The last one's
She-
pretty good, yeah.
I'm also guessing that she is preoccupied, considering that.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, disoriented, preoccupied.
Yep.
Sociable and excited, but disoriented and preoccupied. Which, yeah. She's inside the battleship, Fuse.
Well, I must say, it's an honor to be inside such a large ship. My sensors are spinning.
Oh no.
How does the battleship reply? Fuse! You can't just leave us ghosted. You can't just leave us on red.
We repeat,
battleship will
exit
visit
the ship immediately.
Shrek did. You can too.
Would us people who are like in inner rooms, like, would we hear them?
Yes.
I'm just gonna look out the back to see what's going on because I don't recognize these voices.
You see two lines of people with guns. They are pointing the guns at you.
Just gonna shut the door back.
Exit the ship.
Or what?
Hey, what up? What's going on? There's like people outside. We're not even in space anymore.
Yeah, I don't know. Paulina just kind of decided to land in here.
All right.
There was something about permission to dock or something earlier. What was that message? Actual message? I forget.
I mean, it's not like I was paying attention. All right. I don't really want to go out though.
I mean, by say out of the ship, they mean out of the ship that Paulina is in currently.
They're
That's
asking
on
you
the
to
ship.
exit Paulina.
Then they'll jettison you out the airlock of their ship.
Ah.
All right. I'm just gonna squeak my head out here. No, we've decided. We have elected to not leave Paulina.
We
Shut the door
demand
behind
that
me.
you leave Paulina.
Yeah, I just.
How does Paulina feel about it? How does she want us to do? Does she even care?
Can you guys believe it? Did you see the size of those docking bay doors?
I'd like to study those.
Guys, teenager. This is inappropriate.
Can I spend a fate point for story detail? That
Nyan is
The
a teenager.
the AI of the battleship is also. Would you say Paulina's female in nature?
Does the battleship have an AI?
I'd like to spend
So
a fate
Paulina
point.
is an experimental vessel.
I want to gay it up. I want to say that the battleship has an AI that is female as well, but I don't know if you can even classify Paulina as female in nature.
I mean, the soul had to come from someone.
Did it?
But
Did
That's
it?
Maybe.
mischievous.
I figured it was an artificial soul. It was made.
souls don't seem like they'd be hard to make.
Yoink. That's the fate point I'm spending.
Well, I still haven't accepted it.
Okay.
The battleship is female, but also not sentient in any way.
Huh? I don't know. I just yeah. Anyway,
He's nothing but cold, hard steel.
Nah, there's probably some plastic in there too.
nope. Nothing but steel. There's no copper wire or anything. It's all steel.
Even the windows are,
It wasn't built. It was molded.
Cast old steel sides they call her. Steel sides, steel top and bottom, steel interior, steel exterior. You know.
Stealing wheel.
Good. So, if we do not exit Paulina, we being them, do the gunmen eventually enter Paulina?
They are attempting to.
Does Paulina let them?
And this ship, by the way, is the EAESS Arcadia.
Ooh!
Well, if it was Neo Arcadia, we'd have to destroy it.
After this one's gonna get destroyed, then you get the new one.
Paulina, didn't you have enough now? Can you just... It's time to leave.
Was there an original Arcadia?
I didn't get that?
Was there an original Arcadia?
Well, probably. Like, Neo means new.
Yeah.
That's because it's the future. Everything is new.
This is the original Arcadia.
Was there a York before New York?
Yeah, it's in
Yeah,
England.
it's a British county.
Yeah.
But was there before New England? Was there a?
Was there an England? Hmm.
Big
Oh,
thing.
England came first.
Huh?
Orléans is also a thing that exists.
And now I'm just
Not
imagining, like, if something ever happened to New York, if the replacement would be called Neo York.
New York.
That's almost definitely been in some sci-fi thing.
Neo York. Oh, absolutely. What about Jersey? Oh, I want to go to Google old Jersey.
No, if we lose the original one, I think they're just gonna pave over it. And that's it. Just forget about it.
It might be for the best.
Anyway,
So yeah, they've got crews, they've got blowtorches, and probably some things that are better than blowtorches for opening up a door of this size.
A
Explosive
lightsaber.
charges, I'm guessing.
Paulina's like, gentlemen, please, that's the third time I've lost that door.
Oh yeah, that door looks more like a house door, doesn't it?
It was painted on.
Yeah, isn't that the one that Jazz made sentient or something? I forget.
One of them I made smell like some sort of meat, I think.
Bacon on this one.
Yeah. It's the strangest ship. Doesn't this ship have painted on armor too?
Yes.
Yeah.
They're like, what kind of mad trap contraption is this? Claptrap contraption. So everybody's just kind of not doing anything about this force of people invading this ship.
I'm trying to convince Paulina to just leave. Fuck, damn it. No.
And how does Paulina react to this?
Why would I want to leave?
Because you don't get to look at spaceships anymore if you get destroyed.
I just look in here.
But you can take pictures and then look at them.
So many lights, so many doors.
This makes you want to reach out and hug someone.
Reinstating the hug protocol.
And Timothy, look. We're the only ship in here.
That means we're exclusive. Alright, where are the people now? The gun people. Also.
Still trying to break through the door.
Alright. How's Winnie react? Where's Winnie right now?
Still on the bridge.
Yeah, Winnie's just been hiding there for a while.
I didn't want to interrupt with anything.
And Winnie is on the battleship.
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright, what about Ayat?
Assuming that I can hear their attempts at busting through this door, I will ask Paulina, I know you don't want anything to happen to the birds and all that. That's fine, but what about all the people in it? Like, do you care about them any, or
What, people?
yeah? I'll take that as a no. I'm going to scamper off from the back to try and see what the people like here are doing.
I was just saying hi, being like, Felina, you don't mind if somebody dies out there, do you? And Felina just responds dreamily, like, yeah. Alright, you don't mind, good.
Alright, so there's people with laser torches.
Alright,
Science, everything, but with lasers.
And plasma spanners.
which I'm interpreting as some kind of weird wand. I guess I'm gonna cast a spell at them, see what happens.
Oh boy.
Alright, so whoa, that is not the right thing to click at all.
How?
Well,
okay, it's in the same general area.
Yeah.
You should put it on your like hotbar thing that goes below your names.
I'm not sure how
Oh
to do
no.
Straight zeros.
So, to me, 5 means guaranteed not to harm me, guaranteed fizzle.
Okay. So let me try to find the 1K PWC cards.
So, yeah, I got a different table than you have now, Winnie. Because we both tried to do different things.
There, I need to, like, download these at some point.
Probably. I hope you get an abstraction.
A row quote. Yeah, suddenly everybody outside with hair gets covered in lava or something, I forget. There was something about hair.
What's wrong with abstractions?
Well, they can lead to really interesting results. When you're trying to just do a quick thing and it turns out you alter reality, like that's always inconvenient.
True.
Always. Every time.
Alright, so give me a D4.
Alright.
Alright. And now a D32.
D32, alright. That's a real die.
You're a real die. You're a real
I
die.
sure am.
Oh! Wow, this is the second time we've gotten the top result on a larger than 20 dice.
It's like a critical success. It's always good when the GM laughs.
So, this entire docking bay is now filled with gold. And a dragon.
And a dragon?
Yes.
Oh, is it the greedy dragon? Oh,
No, you summoned the dragon's horde. All of the cards in this area are protected by a dragon and cannot be removed unless you choose so.
Hold on. I'm spending a fake coin. Yeti Drake.
That you don't have?
I'm
Yes, one.
spending that Bitcoin.
Yeti Drake. That's what I'm spending it for.
But you physically don't have fake
I just
coin.
I accept it.
That's the one on the board.
Hey, Eddie Drake, how about that interview?
So, yeah.
Okay.
It's,
How
this
hungry
room
is
is
Eddie
now
Drake?
filled with lizard corpses.
Alright, quickly reacting. I will shout out them. Here you go. Here, we're giving you this in exchange for not bothering us anymore.
Now, real question. How hungry is Yeti Drake?
Yeti Drake has bigger concerns than hunger.
Okay, so it's real mad then.
the chaotic team? Hello?
Hell.
Hello.
Obviously, Jazz has to invest in some sort of chaos magic too now.
No.
Jazz is like the one person with like magic that just does something specific.
It just does what you want it to.
Like the only
Chaos
thing
magic.
they roll
You
for
roll-
is quality.
You roll for a specific painting and then you get that effect. And then you roll
No,
the
no,
screen and
you roll a
everybody-
random card and you do something based on the art.
Alright, that also
You
works.
go full Picasso.
I have, instead of random cards, you have to get a generator that generates random famous paintings.
Yeah, that's what I said. Then you roll the screen
Oh.
and everybody is just like...
Yeah.
"Ah!"
It's an interpretive magic. The magic of interpretation. How's the Yeti Drake dealing with all this?
I have no idea what's happening at this point.
How's the captain next to Strike doing?
Yeah, just make a quick scene change.
Breathing.
Breathing, yay! Alright, Strike will request that the ship dock with the battleship.
Give me a rapport.
Okay.
Or a provoke, whichever you prefer.
I have provoke. So I roll provoke. Yep, -2. And I have no fate points, so.
Pilot refuses.
Alright, is the ship currently... Alright, I'm gonna ask him again. Can I ask him? No, never mind. Well, what was my roll? 3 minuses? So if I asked again at a -2, what are my chances of getting... I'd be at a -1 then.
There are no
you allow
penalties in
that?
fate. There's
So
no
can I just-
try again at a -2.
Is there a try again?
Not usually.
Alright, then Strike's going to take up... he's gonna try a new hobby and get in the pilot seat himself. Strike says, "Alright, I will then."
I refuse to comply with your demands.
Okay. So, and Strike will before you're saying, "I've never done this before, by the way."
Oh, by the way,
Huh.
Abstractions was the only other suit on that sheet. So there's a 50% chance that spell would have been an abstraction.
Oh man. Maybe next time.
And since you probably didn't
You've got to
know,
tell me what has happened with abstractions before, because I'm curious. But maybe after the game.
Alright, I'm gonna default on piloting. You ready?
Do it. Alright, you don't have any fate coins.
Correct. Can I get a fate point for doing this?
After the scene.
Yeah.
Assuming you live.
I'll be fine.
he's only doing terrible.
There's
So-
nothing lower than terrible, though.
Just need to make up more new
So-
words for below terrible, like fate.
So- To reiterate, I am driving with the goal of getting this ship into or connected to that one, and I got a -2.
That's correct.
You could be nice and say I missed.
That's not terrible.
Trying to find a nice list of parts of a spaceship. So I can figure out which one you hit.
There's the front, there's the back, there's the wings,
the port and the bow, the stern.
and then there's the explosive part.
Yeah, I ended up docking with their engine.
The nuclear core.
Canonically, Stroik has eaten nuclear matter in the past. In terms of their backstory. Like, a fission core is something that they have eaten. Survived, but it knocked them out.
But have they ever eaten an explosion?
Alright, roll me a d6.
D6 /R 1d6. Rolling it 1.
Alright, you fly into their engine.
We called it.
Oh no.
Strike will look. Strike will, without looking, say, "Is this the right space?" I didn't know Strike was part moth. Alright, well, they are idling right now. I think.
That is true. The
So
engines
it's a
are
little
not currently on.
They still
But
probably
you
have
are
like a
parked
warp core.
inside of their engine.
Alright. So, yeah, Strike will, like, park it as much as you can. Or maybe I've just shoved it in there. Is it wedged?
Yes.
And Strike will look to the captain and say, "How'd I do?"
Perfect. Just crawl in through there.
Alright, I will. Strike will then exit the ship, forcing the airlock open again.
Alright, there goes the rest of the air.
Unless there's the captain objects to move around. He's like, "Oh, no, wait!" Before I start opening the door again.
No, but there is just a button.
Oh, no.
The
I
strike
don't
care?
No. So, Fuse. Understand that Strike's just doing what he does, okay? The Strike's going to do what the captain said. He's going to crawl into the engine, and upon getting that fate coin for pulling that shit off, Strike is going to enter the ship by eating into it through the engine.
Alright.
It's your turn to cause an immeasurable amount of life loss.
Alright, so Sroik eats through the left back rear thruster.
I just keep going until I get to a room. Alright.
Alright, you end up in a barracks.
Alright, sweet. All the air is getting sucked out.
Yes. As well as some people.
Yeah, that's alright.
Give me a physique.
Alright, I'm gonna roll physique for whatever you're asking. Can I roll athletics to catch all the people?
All of them.
Yes.
You can try.
Any of you got any Flex Seal?
You grabbed a few.
Is there anything you can invoke on me to give me fate points which I may spend on this roll?
No?
Alright. Alright, I save a few of them. Then a bed clogs up the hole or something.
I was gonna say that could happen first. I don't know.
The first few people that go in clog up the hole for you.
Okay. How valiant of them. Then I put the people down. And, I go into the next room over. Battleship people, how you doing?
Alright, so there's now Sroik roaming the halls. Hydroponics is haywire. Inside the docking bay, there's just a mound of lizard corpses and a dragon. There's a pig bouncing around in the bridge.
I was gonna ask if they caught him yet.
They have.
Still had it.
We're
Okay.
causing a lot of trouble for them, aren't we? That's what you're saying.
When they
Yeah,
catch
to
this
what
point.
end?
And the session's only halfway done.
Not even.
Not
Oh,
even.
yeah.
Yeah, I summon something else once they catch this point.
Reminder that these are the people that you're here to protect.
Yeah, we're showing them what we can do. Now hire us.
We're protecting these people?
Imagine if we were working for you. I like it. I love it when assassins they instead of having a resume, they just try to assassinate their client. Like right before pulling it off, it's like, see what I can do? Hire me. Okay.
Description also distracting.
Alright.
With Magic the Gathering, that could be a lot of them.
There's a lot of critters in there. That's probably the biggest
If
carp
it was
pool.
Hasta and there's really just one candidate.
Oh!
Good.
Huh.
Start? Yeah.
Congratulations. You summoned this.
Check in.
Wow.
Wow.
What?
Okay.
Is this
Look at its stats.
Yeah. It has infinite power.
How does this
the
work?
same ends with an accidental summon?
It's so infinite that its flavor text says. It's so infinite that its flavor text says. It's so infinite that its flavor text says.
I'm gonna cut you off right here.
So, yeah. There's now an infinity elemental.
Neat.
Just one of those.
Just
And-
one, but that's so much more than you need.
Yeah, it's definitely.
So, what do you do with it?
Well, I'm gonna tell it not to punch anyone or anything.
Punch them out of existence. Alright, first order, don't punch. Kick.
Right. And still, nobody has done any actual damage to anyone. So Jimothy's effect remains. So they can't deal 5 damage to it.
I'm taking this as a joke monster, yeah.
It's from one of the
Mhm.
unsets, yeah, which are
Yeah.
Yeah,
not
in the
legal, not legal in any format.
in the same vein of something about denim, something about jeans. It's like you can't.
Yeah,
the other
denim
person
block.
can't- Yeah.
Unfortunately, we are not following the law.
We're not specifically a lawful team, no.
Yeah, so if something's legal, it doesn't matter.
So people are attempting to restrain the Infinity Elemental.
And failing.
Yes, it resists with infinite strength.
Yeah. Does it get a boost?
A boost to
It receives
infinity.
infinite boosts.
Alright, so question to Fuse on what you said earlier. You said we're supposed to protect these people?
Yeah, you're here to stop the war.
I mean, in
Can't we
character,
When
in
everyone is dead, we're all safe.
I mean, in character, we came here because that dog thing was happening, but I don't know if we really like all agreed on a goal.
No.
Joyce has no idea what's going on. They're just baking.
Right now
People
we're
just
just
decide
tying
to
up.
come here to find out what's going on, and then Paulina decides to check out the cargo bay of this warship.
Well, she was invited.
Yeah, but she was checking out the ships before that. So.
Yeah, but then she was invited.
So, Jimothy, what's your opinion of lizard corpses?
Not really happy about it. I didn't think I've been to the Yeti drink, so I wouldn't actually recognize what's going on there. So I'm just gonna assume that it's Ayet and Winnie being up to their usual tricks again. Just
Which is fair.
we're one of this party. If anything goes to hell, it's one of you guys.
Yeah, it's not just my fault anymore.
Now that you got a student, you got someone to blame, to put the blame on instead.
And now that Stroik is aimless, Stroik has to find their own aims.
So yeah, how do the people we're trying to open up the door like react to the storm
Well, they're
of
buried
golden
under
lizard?
lizards.
Okay, oh, they're buried in it? Alright,
Yeah.
job finished.
Ayet
Oh,
is
yeah,
also buried in lizards.
Oh,
So the Yeti Drake and that was all spawned inside Paulina? Or was
No,
that inside
that
the
was in
battleship?
the bay.
Okay.
what would I
Paulina
need
is
to-
also covered in lizards.
Oh, it's that high. Okay.
I'm looking for one of you guys in the ship to find out that another of you is actually on there, and to just figure, yeah, no, I'm not going out there just to look for you.
I'm just excited for when the dock bay doors open. The lizards drift off into space en masse.
What can I roll to try like swim out, like climb out of the lizard pile?
Physique.
Alright.
Or burglary.
Wow, 0 minus minus minus. I'm gonna spend a thing to re-roll. What I'm invoking is
I don't accept that.
Pardon me?
I do not accept.
How about see pattern in all things to just kind of figure out how best to move these to make myself a little
I can see
pathway
it.
upwards. All right, so I'm
Ogre would
using.
also work, I'm guessing, just, being all physical.
That's true. if this doesn't work out, I'll do that. I'm going to use my coins for a reroll, not for a bonus.
Don't get another 0 and 3 minuses.
Hey, you never know. No, I'm okay, I think.
Alright, you can just swim through these things.
Eat your way through.
I will take at least a taste of one of these.
Oh boy.
1 through 10.
Oh, it's disgusting. I regret it immediately.
Oh man, Shark has to do some of this.
It's almost like they've just been lying around in a cave for a long time.
I've never seen that. As far as I'm concerned, this all was summoned from some. Yeah.
I mean, in fairness, it was like high up in the mountains, so they could have been like cooled to so they wouldn't decompose
That's
or something.
Oh, that was a question that I had at the time. Like, how cold is it here? And Fuse is like, I refuse to answer that question.
So what you're saying is that after I swim my way up, it's just a sea of corpse and the dragon Yeti Drake.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I look for Polina, and I can't really see it because it's buried. I'm gonna take a sip and wait for Winnie to get in touch with me.
And the Yeti Drake glares at you.
Hey, friend. It's disgusting what these humans did to you, right? Bring you here for nefarious war purposes?
You know why I'm here?
Yeah, there's like a bunch of mages down there in the pile. They're in a war, and I think they summon you to make you fight their enemies. Pretty rude, as far as I'm concerned.
Alright, go ahead and give me a deception.
Will do.
A plus from plausible seeming story.
Hey, I got a 3.
I will have to deal with them.
Go on ahead. I'm kind of stuck here for if you need any help, I'm around.
Yeti Drake starts tunneling down.
Someone
Oops.
should tell those people never to deal with a dragon.
Now they'll know.
I'm gonna say F.
Actually, yeah, I'm not just gonna take a sip. I'm gonna try and watch this magnificent magical monster at work. See how it does its thing.
Yeah.
But at a safe distance. For now, at least.
It looks like it's used to this.
that's just kind of weird.
I tried to
This
contact.
being swimming through its horde.
Oh, like Scrooge McDuck. Like Scrooge McDuck, and Scrooge McDuck swam through corpses instead of
I
money.
mean, the corpses are golden.
Yeah, we did establish that, I think.
Yeah. I spent a story to tell poking on that. Poking.
And it paid off.
Came back with a vengeance.
I don't know. I don't think it's been a few days yet.
We traveled to the center of the universe.
Yeah, it's been like several years already.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that part.
I don't think it's been a few days.
Time just flies.
When we do. Remember, folks, it's red hot rules, super hot rules. The story only moves when we do.
Alright, well, I need to take a break to change my mustache.
Alright. That's fair.
Try up a new style. Alright.
I will
Oh,
return
yeah.
shortly.
You need one that can be twirled.
So, what's everybody's current goals and aspirations?
I don't know.
Jazz, what does your character want?
Sure. Hmm. Good one.
Think about it. Aya, what does your character want?
Still basically very happy to study underneath Winnie, and right now it is content basically wanting whatever Winnie wants.
And Winnie, what do you want?
Chaos.
All right, Jimothy, what's your goal?
Jim just wants to get out of this alive. Same as usual.
So Jimothy's just kind of idling because what else can you do in a situation like this?
I mean, I was going to ask, call Ayit or Winnie what the hell they're up to, because it's almost certainly one of them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we do have our comms. That's right.
So
No need to call Strike because A, he doesn't have a comm, and B, I don't think he could summon like a gazillion corpses.
I mean, Strike's probably going to be drawn to this room from the smell of decomposition. Realistically. But I look forward to the reaction of the various people of the ship seeing a man-sized cockroach walking through the halls.
I mean, there's a lot of weird stuff happening.
I'm imagining Strike will just keep to the vents again.
That's true, maybe.
Like, there's a lot of weird stuff happening and just all at once. So
Oh, it's fair. That's absolutely true.
I don't know. Like, I don't know if a giant roach man like plays that much in terms of surprising things at this point.
Well, let's see. There's a bouncing pig. There's a robot log. There's a Yeti Drake and its golden flesh horde. And there's Shrike, man-sized cockroach walking around. I think it's pretty par for the
And
There's
the Infinity Elemental.
Oh yeah, Infinity. Forgot about that. It's like so much power and nothing you can do with it because you know something is going to go wrong if you do. It's like, I tell it to punch the spaceship. All right, that half of the spaceship explodes.
More like half of the universe explodes.
Wouldn't that be the whole of the universe if it's infinite?
I figured that as I was saying that, yeah.
Yeah.
Either that or the spaceship is just like deleted.
The full Fate campaign's just gone.
I wish Alfred was here so we could ask, what's the good boy's opinion on the Infinity Elemental? But then again, I think Fuse determines that. So we'll ask Fuse that when we get there. So, stretching.
So I guess the issue, quote unquote, is that a lot of our goals self-centered, so that's why we don't really have a group goal to work towards something together.
So I've actually been working on another character, a captain of a ship.
Right, you were saying that at the end of last time.
A captain of this ship?
No. In fact, their high concept is a big, strong captain with a ship of their own.
And go back to that ship you just drove into the engine. There we go.
And I'm kind of hoping that Winnie summons a Yu-Gi-Oh! Something with a spaceship. So it's like, yeah, you summon a spaceship, and that's the pilot. But, I'm not counting on it. I'm just saying that would be really coincidental.
I do want to get away from Paulina.
Yeah, so that was my question. Like, if I did bring in a character who had a ship, show of hands, who would be comfortable splitting off from Paulina? Not in terms of character, because I know characters are their own thing, but in terms of players who would be okay with like leaving that entire setting and character behind?
I mean, now that you've mentioned it, I feel that we kind of did what we could with Paulina.
Paulina's just too untrustworthy.
Paulina is very much not a catalyst for us doing what we want.
Right, because by design, she can't be piloted.
Yeah. Literally.
Yeah.
So she can't be piloted, she can't be told what to do anymore. So she is just, it's like, you know what? Being in Paulina is like reading a book and acknowledging the setting is really interesting and like entertaining and a lot of potential there, but you're following the adventures of like an innkeeper.
My idea was like we're in a toy plane and there's a little kid that's carrying and flying it around.
Sure. Also apt.
Yeah, we went
Or-
to the den last week
or-
where we met their dog.
It's like trying to explore the Shadowrun setting through Shadowrun.
What about a dog?
Was that like last time we played, it was just the kid was flying the plane around the pet dog in the den.
It's so true. So yeah, it sounds like Ayat or Raka's okay with it. It sounds like Winnie's kind of okay with it, or Pizza Honey. But yeah, I'll do more thought into it. I really don't want to give up Strike, but yeah.
Which
I
So
feel
just
like-
go on to the
rework
other
Sroik
ship.
over time.
Huh?
Make Sroik into that character.
Just put the captain hat on. Here we go.
Strike did just pilot a plane. Maybe
Yeah,
Strike likes it.
he's tried
Very
it.
badly.
He got a taste for it. So instead of not being able to go where we're going, where we want, instead we're going to go badly to where we want.
Badly going when no one's gone before. Alright,
So-
well, Fuse is back, so I have a question for you.
What?
What's the good boy's opinion of the Infinity Elemental?
Stay away.
Infinite pets.
Infinite Pets Fuse!
That is good.
Alright, so what's going on?
Now
I
that
do.
we've considered meta mutiny.
Mutiny.
What? We were discussing abandoning Paulina, the
Yep.
captain.
We were.
So, but we're discussing it out of character, so it's meta mutiny.
Yeah, meta mutiny.
Yes, I'll get around to doing that thing that I pinged you in Discord earlier about. I'm going to contact my old god and get some clarification on what he wants as chaos.
What a foolish question.
Okay, more so, do you want people alive or dead? It was my assumption that you wanted more alive to become potential followers.
I want chaos.
How can you ask me to specify that anymore?
If chaos results in death, then so be it.
I guess there is a lot of people in the universe. There's always more.
For now.
Theoretically, always. Unless the Infinity Golem punches anything.
Well, I say, okay. And I hang up.
Click.
Please rate your call.
It was very helpful.
Thank you for your rating.
Except now I don't have a reason to, like, stop the war. Or,
Yeah, technically that benefits your god, doesn't it?
yeah.
Great. More reasons for us to just stand around doing nothing.
It's like, now I just don't know what exactly to do. Can I see the captain screen talking to Jimothy, if that's still up?
Yeah.
Okay.
So then I just know that Jimothy is still there, so I'll telepathy to Jimothy, rolling for range.
I mean, you've got a comm. You don't actually need.
Range it up. Yeah.
I would need to talk aloud, though, to...
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah. I asked Jimothy, how are things going on Polina?
We're being flooded with Dead lizards? Is that right? Are those the lizards from that planet that we've been on before? Yeah, Paulina's flooded with them. Was that you? Did you do something again?
No, I don't think that was me. There was the possibility it could have been.
Do you have any idea how to get out of here? Or
No.
actually, doing anything in the effect, or are you just...
Oh, I guess since I could use Jimothy's question as a catalyst to trying to summon our own ship. A new ship.
What about a new
Just
ship?
take the battleship.
But it's
Oh,
kind
yeah.
of down an engine.
Well, we don't know that.
I mean, you still need a big crew to keep a battleship running.
We have Winnie.
No, that's Woody's job.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right, Blue Eyes, you're the chef. Dialaga,
Good idea.
the engine's burning.
Okay, I'm going to teleport back onto Paulina. It's a much shorter distance now.
You did it.
Is defaulting a thing in Fate?
Yeah, if I rolled a 1, how far would I when I made it?
Oh.
Well, either way, I made it.
Distance is abstract.
How long is this battleship? Then give it to me in centimeters.
Huge.
In centimeters.
Gargantuan.
Yes. Huge centimeters.
I measure everything in big inches, okay? Listen.
So I'd pop up right beside Jimothy and think,
Stop it.
oh, think I'm gonna have to. Where's I at?
I don't know. I've been looking around for you guys, and neither of you's here, so... Sorek is left as well, so I'm gonna guess they're outside.
That's a fair guess. I'll check the kitchen and see Jazz there. Jazz, how do you...
Wait.
Oh, hey. It's been a while.
Cooking burgers again?
No, making bread.
If not, why not?
Is it an infinite bread elemental?
I don't think so.
Bread. You're kind of quiet. I wonder if that's
Okay,
just-
move the mic closer.
Yay!
Okay, anyway, Jazz, how do you feel about commandeering this big old battleship?
Why?
I'm gonna use telepathy to give you this message. I'm not really feeling it with Paulina.
Jazz, Woody, could you clean these corpses off of me?
Oh, where's Strike when you need him?
On his way.
I'm offended that Paulina is asking someone else to clean.
Strike's not here.
If Strike was here, would she ask them first? And only them?
Yeah.
Good.
Yes, after that 41 months of travel, I'm not very trustful of Paulina anymore.
Well, also, I'd like to point out, Polina doesn't, I guess, has stated that she doesn't care if we stay or go.
That too.
It's just like, Polina asking us to clean stuff off. It's like, you said you didn't need us, though. Yeah, but you made this mess.
So would you like to help in that?
Let's see.
Well,
We
also,
could
if
try.
this-
Wouldn't it be more fun to make a new ship?
oh my god.
There is also that.
If this ship is so big and we do end up commandeering it, we could just take Polina with us.
Jazz does have a point, though. They have the ability to just make one.
That's absolutely fair as well.
Well, I'll put that in as a vote for you towards make.
Yeah.
Uh,
Jazz is actually getting excited at that idea now.
Jazz might just do that anyway.
and telepathically to Jimothy, I get the feeling you don't like staying on Paulina much. Would you rather
You don't say.
Would you rather commandeer this battleship or make a new ship?
Battleship sounds like trouble. That's definitely something that they'd send the army force after. Why do you have that idea?
I thought it was your idea.
What?
I
Never.
forget now. Well, so I'll put that as another towards make.
So what do you want to do?
Up for either. I would say it'd be a little easier to maintain an appropriately sized ship.
Without a hole in its engine?
Yeah, that.
That we don't know
Too.
about.
Well, this ship has some problems right now. And I was about to go find Ayet, but then I remembered I could just use telepathy.
Here's my quandary. Strike needs some sort of overarching mission to have a mission of their own. And this team definitely doesn't have one. So if we lose Paulina, Strike loses any semblance of personal goals. Because Strike is a very self-sufficient machine, therefore no needs generate any wants. Really.
I mean, you said that Shrike has his people that he likes and dislikes.
I guess. It's
Sound
like
convinced.
insects' only motives are like to survive and procreate, and Strike isn't really concerned with the latter at the moment. And
But you're-
surviving.
But you're an insect man.
Yeah, he's a queen now, remember?
Mostly insect. Also insect person, hello.
You know what I mean. You are large and upright.
Hey now, this is a kid-friendly stream.
Is it? Does it need to be?
According to Twitch, probably yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, or actually, can I default on telepathy range?
Roll
Or
it.
do you want?
So the answer is no.
It's usually a 7.
Yeah, that's
Casual
enough.
setting here. Casual epic.
Are you at least one sector away or less?
All right. So yeah, you can plug in.
Yes. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. I found a Yeti Drake.
Oh, that guy. Oh, I remember him.
Yeah, it's been a bit.
Did I even ever meet you? I don't think anyone ever met
No,
you.
I haven't met, but I would recognize, I think, from what. Oh, maybe not. I
No.
wouldn't.
Shrek
But
was- yeah.
but I feel I would know about it during that 3 year. Like we would have to
Sure.
be speaking about things.
Sure. Well, with this group, not really.
Oh, you want us to speak for that many topics long?
All right, then replace the by a.
A Yeti Drake.
Yeah, I meant the Yeti Drake. So you need any help with anything, Winnie, or?
Yeah. Given the option, would you rather commandeer this battleship or make our own new ship?
Hmm. What do you think?
So far, votes are leaning towards make.
I mean, let's assume we make. Can we at least bring Dimitri over?
As long as we make it big enough.
Like, that's basically my one thing I kind of want to keep.
Well,
Otherwise,
I
I
want
don't
to
really
keep
care.
it too.
All right.
Did we draw another meat tree?
I mean, technically, but
It
that
wouldn't be
is
the
what I get
same.
asks anyways. Yeah, it wouldn't be the same.
Has a chalky taste to it.
And then lastly, Shriek, which I'm sure I have to roll.
Here's a thought though. If Shrike is off of Paulina, this will be the first time Shrike has an absence of rules that keep them from just killing as a means of problem solving.
As you've
That's all it
demonstrated.
takes. So.
I haven't killed anyone in purpose yet.
Except those people jammed into the hole.
On purpose yet. Just because people die around me doesn't mean I'm committing a murder. On purpose.
You've already seen, yeah, when you dig through ships, that kills people.
No. That's consequential.
Or when that
I mean,
happenstantial.
the captain of that other ship didn't die.
Yeah. When I left, he was alive. In fact, as far as I see, I open up the door to the airlock and the person's fine, talking even. I'm like, oh, okay. So I guess that means it's all good. These people, like, also, Strike can breathe out in space. No reason to believe the other people can't. Yeah, they've been sucked into a hole, but that's just because they're not strong enough to hold on. It's whatever.
Well, here's a thought. Is 5 good enough?
Yes.
There it is.
Okay.
A thought.
Hey, Shriek. How you
Sup?
doing?
I'm swell.
Where you been?
Oh, around. Here and there. Digging through walls. I've been helping Paulina land on the battleship like she wanted.
Ooh. Yeah, about Paulina. Me and the other people were thinking about getting a new ship. How would you feel about that?
Oh, but if we didn't have Paulina, how would I know what to do?
We can tell you what to do.
Silence. I don't really know how Stork would feel about this. I'll have to think about it. It would just be either silence or a lot of humming and hawing. You will not get a response right away.
Well, when you make up your mind, our options are either commandeer this battleship or make our own new one.
I'll think about it.
Okay. I know. I kind of feel bad because it's already like a majority vote of make our own ship.
Yeah. Well, that's the problem with having either ors is really it's like Schrodinger's vote. It's like, I just make a vote. What do you want? Because right now, either it's a total majority or it's a tie. Because two people want to make, and two people either want to make or don't want to make. So it's either 2v2 or 4v0.
Box Dog, what do you think?
Woof.
Jesus. If my character existed,
If your character is just, yeah,
they could have been a tiebreaker.
time breaker,
Tiebreaker.
a tiebreaker.
Do they get 3 votes?
Oh, right, I mentioned that, didn't I? Possibly, yes.
I'm a thrice conjoined twin.
Yeah. I'm 3 souls in one body, hello.
We just need to make a ship with a
Yes,
crew
I-
on it, and then ask them if they want to exist.
Nobody wants to exist.
Well then, I gotten everyone's response, so I gotta go through everyone, still keeping it a secret from Paulina, so not
Sure.
saying it aloud.
So,
Can you do like a group call, or do you need to go through everyone individually?
Can I make a group call, Fuse?
Let's see.
also, once
No.
that's summed up. Huh?
One at a time.
So no. The answer is no group call.
Jazz has already started sketching ship ideas.
Careful, they're gonna come to life for flying around you. So, how long is it taking a strike to get to the dock? The docking bay?
A while.
Has it been a while?
Give me athletics.
Alright.
Give me a while.
Wake up, my computer. Wake. Hello. Strike.
Pick it up
Good
inside.
sheet. Athletics. What did you say to me? Ooh.
It's gonna be a while.
Where am I right now?
You're still running through hallways.
This ship would be mass enough to have like pods that go through like sideways elevators and upways elevators.
You rolled a while at a -2.
Yeah.
Oh, Strike, give me notice.
Notice?
Yeah.
4.
Alright, you have a good sense of where you're going.
Yay!
You're having to dodge around a lot of screaming people.
What are they screaming at?
I would
The
take
bug
about-
man crawling through the hallways.
I wouldn't have to dodge so many people if I crawled along the ceiling instead. I argue.
Well, then you need to dodge
Well,
people
there's your
trying to
3
whack people.
athletics at work.
I just noticed Paulina has an extra pixel right here. That's why we need to ditch her.
What does
Yeah, there's a
crafts
few.
do as a skill?
Huh?
Crafts, is that for making things?
That's art.
Art.
Well, art isn't a skill.
Yeah, it's craft.
Alright. Alright.
Where's this extra pixel? Oh, you mean like an extra block? Not like a pixel on the screen.
Yeah, well, the whole thing's made of pixels.
Sure. But if you're looking for extra pixels like that, it's like there's so many. Like how
But that
that's-
one stands out the most.
This little shape right here is like a whole line bigger than this shape over here. Same with this one, the one across from it.
Yeah, everything is really inconsistent.
Prototype.
This patch of white is thicker than the one over here.
Let's make room for the door.
These dotted lines are not identical to these dotted lines across. That's mostly what I've been doing. This batch of lines exists to begin with, unlike the opposite side.
Yeah, those are the hidden compartments, and there aren't any on the other side.
Yeah, that's basically what I do all of these sessions. I
Look
sit
for
here,
it.
look at the map, and just be mad.
They're the hidden compartments for salt and pepper.
I think
Yeah,
what
they are
happened
hidden
is-
compartments of salt.
I think keeps the bodies fresh. I think what happened is the ship itself is an odd number of pixels wide, and the rooms are an even number of pixels wide. And so all the rooms are like shifted over, allowing for shapes on one side to often be one line of pixels bigger than the other side.
Maya will hear of this.
Did Bio make the ship?
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway, speaking of making a ship,
We should all work together to make this ship. So we all draw a room, and then give it to someone, and they put it together.
my, I guess, base idea was I summon something based around the ship, which is going to be like maybe focus on the engine part, and then Chaz is going to build more around that.
And Strike will design the vents.
And then Ayet just cast a spell on it.
I could, but
Not for
Then-
any reason in particular.
Then
Just
Jimothy
because.
provokes it.
Jimothy what?
Jimothy
What?
provokes it.
Provokes our ship, our new ship. Alright, so what happens now? Well, Strike's running through the ship, coming to you,
Yeah.
live on TV.
Do I have to roll range when I'm standing right in front of them?
Yes.
You might crit glitch.
Yeah, you might get a 0.
I can't. I can get a 1 minimum.
Oh, okay, then no. You don't.
Okay, I tell Jimothy we're going ahead with making a new ship.
Okay.
So-
How do you get into that ship then?
How do we get into it? Or
Yeah.
what was? I mean, you know, we'll see when it's made.
Let's
Okay.
try not to forget to make doors.
Alright, Drake and Josh.
So yeah, I tell Jazz the same. I guess I still technically don't know where Ayat is, so 7's enough. So I inform Ayat.
so where is this happening? Is that happening now?
Whenever everyone gets together.
But like
And
you're
then
under a bunch of lizards. Like you need to get on. Need to get out.
After that, then we'll build it on top of the lizards.
All right.
Jez,
Yes.
Winnie, I'm still covered in lizards.
This boinks.
Well,
Sad.
why?
I can't see the battleship.
You should clean up the lizards then.
Does she have windshield wipers?
Alita starts picking up lizard bodies with the hands, just throwing them out.
Open up the airlock. Open up the airlock, Hal.
But can you let yourself do that?
So, okay, I got the what we're going to do phase out of the way. Now what?
I'm gonna. You go ahead first.
I'm just saying Strike needs to get here before anything can happen with Strike.
So I'm gonna try and cast a spell to get rid of some of the lizards that is in the way between Polina and Air, so that people can come out.
Or maybe make more. Who knows?
Well, we'll find out because I'm not asking for anyone's permission or anything. Card games. We're talking about Hearthstone.
Oh boy. We are?
Apparently. Ooh, 3 is pretty low. Just guaranteeing not to harm or destroy me, but it might fizzle.
All right.
With Hearthstone, at least you're a little safer than Magic.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
And stupid Hearthstone made full of minions.
That is true. On the other hand, I can get something like Release the Hound and just have one dog for each lizard. It's like, this isn't helping anyone.
I mean, the hands could like devour the lizard, but then you'd have the gazillion hounds instead.
You build a gazillion lizard pounds.
Oh no, they're merging somehow.
Gigabazillion.
Alright. Give me 1d3.
1d3, huh?
Yes.
It's not a real thing.
1. Can we all roll 1d3
Just for fun.
at once?
Okay, so the spell that you got was Shadow Oil, which is one of the Kazakis potion effects.
Oh. Wow, okay.
So add 2 random demons to your hand.
Again, what is a hand just like a free invocation on summoning something?
I have no idea.
I like to imagine this really just like a couple of tiny demons that actually fit into the palm.
I mean, we could do it just as casting to demons.
Yeah, like a free invocation on summoning a demon.
I just summoned 2 demons.
Cause I'm already a demon.
Well, it's Hearthstone, so it's not a free invocation.
I mean, I can put a hand part in my thing, and if I ever get enough money, I can summon them.
Yeah, like gain a
Oh.
temporary stun.
You got an imp token.
Alright.
Oh, good thing we have one of those.
That's a 1-1, right?
Yes.
1-1. And for what mana cost?
For 1.
1 mana. Alright.
Gotta just keep hitting that random until I get another demon. No Flipper
Why
Penguin
can't-
is not a demon.
Why can't they cater to us using it in an entirely different game?
Yeah, just like you can have advanced search random. Like that should be a thing.
Oh, I want to see a penguin like ice surfing over these lizards.
Doing his best.
Hey Hearthstone Wiki, how many demons are there?
Come on, Jiraxis.
Yeah, there's a list, but there isn't. There's not that many, honestly. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 24, 25, plus 8.
Yeah, give me a
Counting
D36.
Yeah, okay, we got it at the same time.
Another 32. And it's
So, yeah.
another imp token.
Got 2 different M tokens.
No, they're the same imp token.
Oh wow, that's kind of magical.
How chaotic.
So
We're getting another box in.
did we decide if they're summoned or are they like in my hand zone? This weird place.
They are in your hand.
Alright. So in my hand physically?
Gain a temporary
No.
stun.
Okay, so they're in my hand. Alright. I would still need to summon them.
No,
and I
they're in
don't
your
got any
metaphorical hand.
mana. Yeah, they're locked. In case I ever get a spell, it gives me mana. So basically, I look at all the lizard way to magic them out of the way and just, as far as I can tell, like I feel something within me, but nothing's happening outside.
You should get a
You
stunt.
just think about imps.
Alright, Fuse. Stacking stunts. How many do you think is fair for 1 point of refresh to gain mana per? If you were to have a stunt that gives you an amount of mana, how many per stunt do you think would be fair?
So
You could
whenever
have a stunt that says gain or 2 mana every.
time we would refresh, I would
Or
gain
just-
X mana.
At the start of your turn, in each conflict, gain 1 mana up to a maximum of 10.
Wow.
All mana is
like
lost at the
Hearthstone.
end.
Okay. And what color is it? What color mana? Do I get to choose or is it uncolored?
Colorless.
You get to choose.
Oh, alright. Okay.
So is this the stunt, or is that just a thing?
It's just part of my stunt, I guess.
No, that would be another stunt that you would have to take if you wanted to.
Can I do that now?
No?
Alright. So I'll wait until the end. Because that would make sense.
And the thing
Alright.
about me and Ayet being like partners, can I summon things from her hand?
If you can
No.
pay for it.
You have
No,
separate
no.
hands.
We can dig around on each other's fields and graveyards, but not our hands.
Can you high five each other?
Yes. But only if we can pay the mana cost.
Alright. Where's Strike?
5 seconds ahead of where he was before.
What? That's bogus.
What's the name that I cast that got me this? Can you repeat?
Shadow Oil.
Shadow Oil. Because I'm gotta take note for my graveyard. Kazakus effect.
And specifically,
No.
that's the 5 mana version.
All right, thank you.
Cheating, getting a part of us thing.
Fun note, after that, while I was trying to find a demon, I actually immediately got a different spell, which was a debug spell, Mill 10.
What that even mean?
I would lose 10 from my library.
Actually,
No, your
if you-
opponent won.
Oh,
Uh,
which is even
yeah.
weirder.
If you could get a self-mill spell in this game, that would actually be really powerful. Because that would just be like, imagine if you got a card that says mill yourself 10 times. Like, all right, congratulations. So, like, roll 10 creatures. Those are now in your graveyard.
That's true. That is
Well,
absolutely
not
true.
if it was Hearthstone.
Oh.
Because if you burn a card in Hearthstone, it's not destroyed.
That's
True.
also true. It's complicated.
Is destroyed, but like completely destroyed.
Yeah, it's not.
It's
graveyard.
removed from the game.
It's exiled.
It's actually destroyed.
Like like using game terms, it's exiled. It's removed from the game. So I would need a card that can fetch into the exile zone.
But not
Which
even,
there are not many of.
because the card
So
is physically burned.
Removed from play.
All this to say that I am not successful in helping dislodge Polina from the Lizard Mount.
Unless you want to try again.
Yeah.
It feels like cheating to constantly do things, though, no?
No, that's just what this game is now.
I mean,
Welcome
You're
to-
just as likely to make things worse.
Welcome to the bi-weekly roleplay session where we just roll some dice and see what card game it leads us to, and then see how our characters react to it. Whoa. Consequently, this game happens once every fortnight.
This seems like a fun premise.
It's true, that has been going on for a while.
It's almost like I've been trying to push for us to have an adventure, actually, with making a captain guy or getting a ship ever.
we can when you finally get here to the
Yeah.
bay.
And
Yep.
we'll be able to once we have a ship that doesn't do what it wants.
But apparently time is progressing at a rate of 5 seconds per 5 minutes, so Strike will never ever get there. So nothing can ever happen.
Well,
Fun
eventually,
games.
in like 2 sessions, I guess.
Every turn, you get halfway closer.
What is this version of Xenos Paradox?
Yeah.
So is I going to try again?
I mean, I will, but this is the last time, though, for now, for this. Boop. Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't know anything about that.
It's good.
I hope it's a field removal spell.
So it has to do something.
Remove space from space.
Can't
Field
fizzle out.
removal, yeah.
Can't
Like,
Mystic
just-
Space Typhoon.
That'd be a spell, just trap destroyer. Just destroys all.
Oh, plus, minus, plus, minus. It just cancels each other.
Fanciful.
I'll get one eventually.
So how's your day been?
Mostly this.
There we go. A trap card from the Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal manga.
Okay.
Alright, when your opponent's monster declares an attack, target the attacking monster, negate that target's attack. And if you control a face-up water monster, inflict 800 damage to your opponent for each water monster you control. This is Poseidon Wind.
Can you like copy and paste it into the chat somewhere? Thank you. Does it have a name?
Poseidon Wind.
Thank you.
I thought you said decided win.
So whenever that gets triggered.
Yep. Just gonna wait for an opponent's monster to declare an attack. Let's hope I have some fish around.
Oh. Poseidon Wind might be good for my deck.
There you go. I got this on the field. But again, nothing immediately happens, so I just kind of give up for now.
Well, you know that it's there.
Yeah, but nothing that'll help immediately.
Didn't you just change their color? Or am I seeing things?
Hmm?
Never mind. I'm bored.
Hey, Stroik, you get there.
Yeah, thank you. Alright. Yay. Stroik asks Paulina what she thinks about the situation.
How are you getting through the pile of bodies?
Eating it. Well, first, can I roll notice to notice that Paulina is buried beneath bodies?
Well, I mean, you can't see Paulina, period.
Like, as soon as you get to the area, there's just bodies, like, coming in through the doors.
Okay. I smell that they're dead, so I eat through them. I just
Give me
clean
some
the doorway.
physique.
Alright. Ooh.
Well, we'll
It's
see
gonna
when
take some
pretty-
time.
Fuck you! Come on! I have no
don't-
fate points.
I don't think anyone here is doing anything.
Yeah, Fuse, come on. Time is boring. This game is boring because everything's taking forever.
The Stroik slowly eats through the bodies.
Time is boring. Great.
It's like I'm like wishing I could be somewhere else right now because of how long everything's taking.
Gradually eat your tunnel through over to Paulina.
Yay. I mean, it's flesh. And I have mandibles. And I'm stuffed up too.
Flesh and scales.
Yeah, perfect for peeling off. You ever seen a lizard succumb to a colony of ants? Just like only...
No.
I've avoided doing that.
Well, let me look it up.
Please don't.
Ants on lizard corpse.
I'd rather not see that.
Yeah, like I have
I'm looking
very.
this up for me. I'm looking this up for me.
Alright, enjoy yourself.
Oh, well, thank you.
Speaking of wasting time,
Yeah. I mean, I gotta occupy myself somehow. Anyway, I clean up the ship. Eventually, Stroik asks, so like, it's like, Stroik gets to Paulina, and Stroik's like, the team is thinking about getting another ship. What do you think?
Let's find out.
Let's get a sentimental in there.
Very
Somewhat humble. Unfriendly, which unconsciously conceals being friendly. Hesitant, which deliberately conceals being contemplative. Dependent, but many mistaken for being excited. And very happy.
Alright, somewhat humble and very happy would make sense, and make things go smoothly. Unfriendly, which friendly, that's funny.
Yeah, that's funny.
yeah, I vote for humble and happy too.
I like very happy because it's like, hey, do you mind if we replace you?
Yes,
Yeah.
God, finally.
Finally got rid of you losers. Yeah, exactly.
So unfriendly but very happy.
I'm good with that.
Just kind of like slightly betrayed, but ultimately looking forward to this.
God damn it, at last.
Yeah.
Ah, good. You're leaving. This will give me more time to analyze these ships.
I feel like dependent, mistake for excited. I don't know. I felt like it's also appropriate for how she's the combination of things we chose. But yeah, all right. So Strike's fine with leaving Polina now because Polina's fine with us leaving now. So Strike wishes to see the ship we would make before making a decision on which ship we should choose.
How big would that ship even be?
Yeah. If we make a ship, what do we have to roll to get something the size of Paulina?
That depends.
Depends on who's making it.
Do we have to make a virgin sacrifice to make it work?
That depends.
I sacrifice all these lizards.
None of them were virgins.
I guess it depends now which idea you want to go with. Do you want to just have Jazz draw create it, or have Winnie summon some kind of base spaceship, see what we get, and add on to it?
Some kind of base ship.
You know.
I mean, I don't see why we wouldn't just trust Jazz to do the whole thing.
Teamwork.
Yeah.
It's kind of forced teamwork, though. Like, it doesn't make sense to me.
Also, Winnie has been proven to be kinda...
I mean,
don't wanna say
people could
unreliable,
help Jazz with the
but
magic
unreliable.
art, at least.
If you kidnap someone and lock them into your dungeon and make them make stuff for you, that's teamwork.
I mean, I guess Winnie could make a teamwork roll, yeah, just to add the magic score.
Does anyone else have craft?
I do. Strike has craft. At 2 even.
What do you even make with that?
The fact that I have 6 arms.
Art.
Yeah.
The fact that I have 6
Jazz
arms is why
makes
Strike has 2 crafts. Would you like an assist?
Yeah, but like, where are we doing this?
I don't know.
Okay, everyone get out Paulina and
Oh, yeah, so... Okay, before progression, here's the setting. We are leaving Paulina into a pile of bodies around us, which presumably somewhere else in this setting there are also guards with guns, but also a Yeti Drake, which has cancelled out the fact that there are guards with guns all around. So we may just have a large clear area to work with. Clear, albeit flooded with lizard corpses, but clear nonetheless.
squishy.
Yeah, that is the new floor for us to work on.
Strike can deal with that.
I could eat all the lizard corpses if he
How
doesn't
fast?
want me to, take the entire session to do it.
I mean, somebody could try to throw them out of the docking bay.
Yeah,
Maybe.
we could just open up the docking bay door, get in Paulina for a bit, tell them to open the door up to clear out the corpses, and then close it up again.
Oh, but the Yeti Drake will fly out too.
I don't see what the issue is with that.
Unfortunate.
I don't know if the Yeti Drake would approve of you eating all of their lizards.
I don't think the Yeti Drake could approve of being shot at the airlock. You'll see Strike complaining about it happening.
I mean, do you know how to open the major airlock place? Because, yeah, that would be the fastest way to go about it.
Do we have some sort of spacesuit? I forget.
Strike's gonna make his way over to the airlock button and be about to press it. If anyone wants to notice that and do something about it, feel free.
Well, why don't you give me a notice to find it first?
Alright. Why am I rolling so shit suddenly?
What are you looking for, Strike?
A way to clear these bodies out.
You don't see any big red buttons that say open the airlock.
That's because the bodies are blocking the view.
Yeah.
Can I look for it?
That's my +4, by the way. I just got -3 and a +4, giving me a 1.
The 0 minus 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 strikes again.
Yeah, you can try noticing also.
Alright, because sometimes, you know, everyone trying to notice a thing kind of avalanches in a weird way. I'm acquainted. Give me a 4. Patterns and all things.
Oh, there it is. It was a yellow button.
Oh.
I am not a happy person right now.
Just give me a second to go inside Polina before you press. What?
Why? Do you not wish to see them fly away?
From a safe place, but it's cool.
Okay, well, Strike waits for them specifically to get back in the ship and then presses the yellow button.
Shoot.
I don't have that skill.
Whoosh.
Sweet. Should I roll physique to...
Yes.
Alright.
Strike can survive in space, right?
Yeah. I
Good.
also haven't been getting any fate points for any of the very much not non-social stuff I've been doing, so I've just been having to suffer all through all these rolls. Can I have any fate points for stuff I've been doing so I can...
For what
edge that?
specifically?
It's, first of all, digging a hole through the engine of the ship.
You
Which is
spent
very
a fate
clearly
point on that.
Yeah, I did. It's also very clearly not a place I'm supposed to be entering the ship, considering there's not even a door there.
You got in anyway, though.
Yeah.
Like it didn't put you in trouble, which I think is what needs to happen for.
Yeah, I'm just, not so keen on all the shit rolls that have been happening in a row to me and then being shot into space right before the action's about to start.
Just fly back in.
I can't really control momentum in space. There's no air to push with my wings. If I get shot into space, I am carried off in that direction eternally.
Well, there's
Just
plenty
take
of
the
air.
Give me an
Yeah.
athletics roll.
Huh?
Give me an athletics.
Hooray, a 3. This time it's a... Was that a minus... I guess, -2 on that.
I feel you should get a coin though for going out there and just getting the airlock of this entire thing off while you being right next to it.
I'll take that.
What? What am I getting? What? What am I getting a coin for? And why is it? What? I'm confused. Explain.
For just opening the airlock while standing next to it.
Why is that a fate point?
You should know by now that they have a pretty strong outward force.
Do I get fate points for being an idiot?
But you've been in
Don't
space
you all-
before several times. You know at least how that works.
Why is the airlock right next to the... Why is the button next to the airlock? I feel like if someone pressed it who wasn't a bug, that'd be pretty fucking dumb.
Yeah, that's why they have it in yellow. So you're warned.
Yellow signifies danger.
You just not open it while in space. Open it when you're landed.
Whatever, fine. I'll spend a fate point on flying back in the ship.
Alright, you managed to kick off one of the bodies.
Yeah.
jump back.
I don't even know what I'm invoking there. Endurance, I guess. Unsquishable endurance. Sweet. So then I shut the pod door or the airlock door again. Should I roll physique to hold on again while all the bodies?
No.
I'm good. All right. So eventually, I close the door after all the bodies have been shoved out. Do I see the Yeti Drake fly off too, or did he hold on?
Yeah, say goodbye.
Bye. Strike waves. There's not much else I can do, unless you want me to roll physique to catch the Yeti Drake.
Would you like to try?
Kind of.
It's like building-sized creature.
Well, does the Yeti Drake try to not fly out?
I could theoretically get an 8 on physique. It is theoretically possible for that to happen.
Yeah, let me roll for your Yeti Drake. He's not having a great time, but he's not out yet.
Alright, I would like to roll physique to help the Yeti Drake stay inside. Alright?
Alright.
This is me rolling that. And I get a fucking 2. Why am I rolling so shit?
Yeah, minus 0, 0.
When was the last time I got a plus? It was in my 3.
Yeah, and it's in your 3, but was countered by 2 minuses.
Yeah.
Yeah, what? Why did the die just hate you right now? That's
I
weird.
don't know.
They want you to die.
Yeah, apparently.
I don't think they got the memo of who this is.
Pun intended.
What? Oh, dice.
Alright, so you and Yeti Drake are just kind of holding on. But you can't pull the Yeti Drake back.
Can I roll notice to give myself fucking like notice any footholds or something?
Alright.
3.
You do it. Spot a
Yay.
nice
Can I
place
use-
to put your foot.
Can I use that as a bonus to my physique test? Which is still going on. Technically. Because I'm trying to pull the Yeti Drake back in.
Yep. You did it.
Yay. Hooray, playing the game. Alright, once the Yeti Drake's back in and all the bodies are out, I close the pod bay doors, Hal.
And then the Yeti Drake dies of lack of air.
I imagine that there's like reoxygenating stuff. And if not, Strike doesn't understand air, so it's whatever. Well, I guess Strike could go and close the pod bay door and then go open the door of the room from the next room over.
Well, no, like Pony's right that like there would be a system placed to oxygenate. Like, it wouldn't really make a lot of sense.
Yeah. But how fast is it?
Pretty fast.
Sure, a thing the size of the Yeti Drake would require a lot of air, probably, but
Well, it also never fully left the ship.
yeah, like he would at worst maybe like get knocked out for a little bit, but I don't think he would die.
Sweet. Well, okay. Setting. Everybody's in Paulina except Strike and the Yeti Drake, who are in the bay with the door closed, no longer exposed to space. The room is a void, but is currently being reoxygenated.
I liked those.
Hello again.
So that's what he tells you.
Yeah, he says, we like this. I say they were in the way.
I liked them.
Do you know where you can get more?
Where am I?
On a ship.
Where?
In space.
You seem to be dodging my question.
I'm telling you what I know.
The Yeti Drake turns around and walks off.
Alright. Sufficiently advanced ignorance is virtually indistinguishable from deliberate obfuscation.
Advanced ignorance.
That'd be an interesting aspect.
Roll ignorance in place of deceive.
They're all ignorant.
There is
Alright.
some. Okay, probably not.
There was a heated moment where I almost died and I was upset. That's past. I apologize if I upset anyone with my upsetness. We have a clear space to build a ship now. Or whatever we were about to do.
Alright, let's go do that. Question mark?
Yeah.
I have no idea what goes into making a ship, so
Well, you paint it, and then you pull it out.
You paint your ship, and
Right.
then you have a ship.
And which one of you is strong enough to pull a ship out of the ground?
I can try.
I can assist.
And I'll assist.
First, I'm going to look around
I
for
mean,
additional footholds
Yeah,
to the
first,
arrangement.
you should actually make the ship before
I
trying
mean,
to
I
pull
think
it out.
Jazz has to be the one to pull it out because that's their stunt.
But like, can we like pull at your arms while you're pulling?
Yeah, can we pull
So
you?
you're the one holding, but we'll be doing the actual pulling.
So make
Alright.
sure to like make some sort of like vest for yourself so you don't like get torn in half as Shrike pulls you while you're holding onto a spaceship.
And make sure to put like pull handles to make it easy to hold on to it.
First, bloody crane.
A wealthy
Okay.
crane.
Let's see. So Jazz is gonna run out of Paulina to make a new ship.
Yep. What size?
Pie size.
What size does everyone want? How big should?
What?
How big is
Honestly,
this
it could
ship?
be a little
Yes.
smaller than Paulina.
Death Star.
I want to say a bit bigger so we can all have our own bedrooms.
I can actually like draw up a ship after this session if you want.
And if you're taking requests, I would like a garden.
Sure.
Yeah, we need a place for the meat tree.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna pull the meat tree out of Polina.
Yeah, we can talk design later. For when the ship gets made into a map.
So what ship class?
What options are there? What ship class was Polina?
It was a scout ship, I think.
Note that Jazz doesn't actually know that much about spaceships, but
Look, just make us a nice house that has an indoor garden that can fly in space.
So
Draw a
like,
house and
yeah,
put engines on the back.
like
It's only
Mr.
there's
Vegas.
friction in space. As long as it's airtight, it should work.
should have a stinger.
Why
Yes, and a brood. Strike insists that the ship's design be octagon-based. Or hexagon-based, rather.
Entirely made out of octagons, yeah. Just like... oh crap, it's been ages since I read The Color of Magic.
Troik, you should stop.
Stop what?
Stop being such an octagon.
So I think that Paulina would be classified as a Corvette.
I want a Maserati.
So what's like 1 degree bigger than a Corvette?
A destroyer.
What's 1 degree smaller?
Yeah, just nothing
cutter.
in between.
Cutter. A real ham.
So I'm thinking, a Corvette, but a bit bigger, maybe. I don't know.
A bulky Corvette.
Like a destroyer.
Wait, these are classes. So it'd be a range of different sizes.
Can you post a list somewhere?
Not a very good one.
That sounds like a yes. Oh shit.
Like, okay, like let's say it's a destroyer. Like, how much bigger would it be than Pauline if we're looking at the map?
Well, a destroyer is the size of a modern destroyer.
As in the boat.
Yeah, but like, how does that compare to Pauline? Like, I don't know that.
Let's look this up.
Here's a destroyer.
Alright. Oh, Corvette is not, like, small either.
You're kind of fizzing out for me.
Wait, you can hear me?
I can hear you, but it's all distorted.
And it's not getting better?
Nope.
Oh, you both sound fine to me.
You also sound kinda...
Yeah, everyone sounds okay, so it might be on your end.
Yeah, I'm gonna disconnect and reconnect.
Alright.
And I'm going to be right back.
Yeah, I think Paulina would actually be more of a large cutter.
Nope, not better. I might have to reset this code entirely.
So either a large cutter or a small Corvette.
Alright, well, in that case, we could just go to a full-size Corvette then. We got plenty of space to draw on the floor of that bay.
Jazz is going to draw, and they're
Sweet hell, it's actually
going
nice
to
now.
ask for help with drawing, painting, whatever.
I don't have craft, so I don't think I'm allowed to help.
Who does?
I think Stroik
Yeah,
is the
Stroik
only other
did.
one. Yeah, Winnie doesn't. I don't, and Jimothy doesn't, so...
Alright. So that's
I'm back.
+1.
What'd I miss?
Stroik is helping.
Looking who has craft, and you're the only one that can help on craft.
Alright. +2 becomes +2.
+1.
+2 becomes +1.
Helping
Okay,
is
so
plus
I
1.
will roll with a modifier of 1.
Strike helps with his many arms, or their many arms.
Also, like, Strike's good at following instructions, so I think for that it would apply.
I hope
Always remember to train your bugs, kids.
3?
Wow,
I got 3
minuses.
and a plus.
Yeah.
What the hell's going on in today?
So that's a 4.
Wanna use
3,
a
I
coin?
added the 1 already.
Ah,
Want to use a coin?
ouch.
I
Yeah,
would use a coin.
I want to use a coin.
So is this for painting our future ship, which we will be traveling in for the
Yes.
future?
Yes.
Yeah, use a coin. Use like,
Yeah, all of them if you can.
Plus 2 or reroll. At what aspect?
With
Uh,
3 minuses. I
no
feel-
wrong place for art because I'm just sort
Yep.
of painting this in a docking
You're gonna
bay.
use Graffiti Wizard too?
Should I re-roll or?
I mean, it's
would
3
re-roll.
minuses. Like, it's hard to do worse
Yeah,
than
3
that.
minuses and a plus. So on
Yeah,
average,
so-
it would be plus 2.
So basically, I rolled a -2 plus the other stuff. So like, on average, the two
On
options.
average, it would be the same.
The question is, do I want to risk it being worse?
It can't, really.
It can.
it'd be
It
difficult.
so can.
It wouldn't be that hard for.
It could be 2 worse. It could be a 1 at worst.
On the other hand, if you just take the bonus, it brings it up to a 5, which is technically, by the rules of the game, superb.
Yeah, and if you take 2 bonuses, make it a 7.
Have a nitpick ship house. Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Alright.
would probably be
Now I'm
better.
again. What happened?
Doing that roll to make the ship.
Just 3 minuses again in someone's
Is
roll.
there any way that I can contribute?
Nope.
Oh, also, well, it was mostly going to be for lifting, but Strike was wanting to roll notice to make some more, bonuses. Be like, what's a nice clean surface to draw on? With like, what's a
Yeah,
nice,
probably
or
should have been
perhaps over there.
Yeah,
there's
but
like
that's
a
too late.
as overeager, I guess.
Are you going to spend the other one?
Speedy Wizard, sure.
Question.
Well,
Before anything happens, question. What kind of
Yes.
consequences are there to just painting a new ship? Like, not this being a new ship, but painting another one. It's like, alright, that one sucks. Make another one.
Well, you only have so much space.
We have an airlock.
Yeah.
Just toss the previous one out.
Yeah. So we could not spend all these fate points and just be like, alright, let's
Yeah.
go for a newer base.
That was a
Or better
first
base.
draft.
Yeah, first draft. Like, without spending any fate points, you want to just draw another one? Would that be allowed for you? It would risk Strike having to open
I'm
the
going to
airlock.
say that there's room for 3.
Wow.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I'd rather just try again then.
So give that fate point back. Yeah.
All right, let's think about this better
Alright.
beforehand.
Strike will look for using the area and try to discertain where would be the best place to draw a ship. Possibly there is a place on the ground with a gridded tile, which would allow for more accurate design, or perhaps a cleaner surface,
Roll it.
working for less obstruction. So I'm going to roll notice. Is that okay?
Yep.
3. The fuck's up with 3s today?
You did it.
Look at that
Created
string of
and
low
fate.
rolls.
Second, someone's knocking at the door.
What's up, Fuse?
You created an advantage.
Yay. Alright, so I've created an advantage. I also have given you, again, my crafts.
So this
Does
is
it
like
matter what I roll for making an advantage?
you don't roll.
You do roll.
Not if you're just helping. Or advantage. Yeah, I was thinking help.
What does a 4 do better than a 3 does?
Succeed with style. So on a 3, I believe. Which gives 2 free invocations. Which doesn't matter.
Well, it does because we're making 2 more ships.
Yeah, I guess.
Sorry, I'm back.
So the only way that I can feasibly see that I can help in any way is rolling lore in relation to how I can know how to summon these machines and computer viruses.
Or you could just roll lore for knowing what a ship looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if looks are the only important part, then.
Can I roll something, Fuse? I've been in and through many ships. I should know a thing or two about what the insides of them look like. Can I roll something? I have a mechanic.
Oh, yeah, mechanic would definitely apply.
Okay. So I roll that for seeing if I can provide a bonus?
Yeah.
Oh, a high roll. Nice. Thank you.
Wow, plus
Wait,
minus.
and the lore?
I'll spend my fate coin. And that's Vizier, because it's part of my... Or actually, I guess that would be actually pretty great, the best magic, because I'm relating to this, to my ability to summon things like spaceships. So I've seen them.
That's real loose.
That's how I play, fast and loose.
Also, are we being interrupted at any point? Because we are on someone's ship.
I'll take care of that. If anyone shows up, I'm going to try to scare them off.
They have other things to worry about.
Like
And the
what?
last group that they sent after you got tossed out the airlock. After
Yeah,
being
I'll-
buried in corpses.
So I'll be keeping an eye out so you guys can concentrate on that.
Sweet, sweet, sweet.
Well, what do you guys think for being able to spend a fate coin on lore?
Let me
So
look.
what aspect do you have that makes you know about how ships work?
You said it was only the looks. I
The
have
more the better.
You could argue. Okay, hold on. So hear me out. This is a team that has predominantly, well, not predominantly. There's half and half, but half of our people are magic. We could try to make a magic tech combination ship, like that uses a magical fuel source, therefore never needing to be fueled. So, using that logic, if we were to say Fuse, we are designing a ship that runs on a combination of magic and technology. From that, could you say pretty great at the best magic? This is a chaos ship.
From there, I would say you got some rituals to perform.
Well,
Roll magic to control the ship, yeah.
three of us will be pretty good at it.
Yeah.
You could argue, like, we are, through creating the ship, which is Winnie's idea, through that we are overarchingly creating a mischievous line of goings-on, because we are diverting from what path we were previously on.
It's kind of a good thing Alfred isn't here anymore, because I have really conflicting goals now.
You could just accept that Woody doesn't really know much about ships.
No, it's not. It's not acceptable. Winnie's a fucking savant. Yeah.
I mean, I just don't have anything else that seems too relevant. Aside from that magic engine fuel, whatever.
Is Jimothy able to help in any way? And does he want to help with this ship that hopefully will not kill him?
Anyway.
No, not
Wait,
really.
who's killing who?
Whoever. I don't know.
Who's
Jimothy's dead.
Oh no.
Oh.
Turn up.
Oh, you're there.
Yeah.
I was asking if Jimothy would want to try to help in any way.
I wouldn't know how.
You've been aboard many vessels in the past, yeah?
Probably not. Like, I'm imagining that the one time was just a really lucky break. Like, I have zero computer, I have zero anything to do with spaceships, so I'm imagining
You could
I
give
really
me
have no idea.
burglary.
Yeah.
Knowing your way around.
Alright, so that's 3 advantages.
I invoke my second aspect made off with a bunch of loot, just so to imply that I, that I'm better, that I'm actually used to that kind of stuff, I guess.
Alright, you did it. The result doesn't change.
So wait, how is burglary helping us?
Everything's being distorted again. Help.
What?
Jimothy
Sure
knows the
noises.
inside of a ship.
Okay.
He's just experiencing a distorted travesty.
It's a travesty. I don't know.
Alright, so is that enough for you guys? Plus 6
3
good
bucks.
enough?
Plus 7, because boost from crafts.
Minimum
Unless
1.
Unless I could argue that in my contacts I know someone who knows about shits.
So on a -4, this is a legendary.
Look, we're gonna be spending some time this thing, and good.
Yeah.
We don't want the roof to just come off and send us into space.
Unless that is one of Strike's design choices. Look, and with the push of a button, we can just open up the roof. It peels back. It's great. Strike, people die when in space. What?
Troy, I'm sad to say you're not people.
I mean, I
But what about all the people I threw out?
All right.
Oh no! They're super dead. Huh.
All right. Now should I?
Yeah, I think you're good.
Hey, I also have burglary. Should I roll burglary too? Hughes?
Nope.
No?
1 advantage per person.
Okay. Well, I provided 2. Notice and...
1
mechanic.
advantage per skill.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough.
That makes sense.
All right. So, what modifier am I putting here?
Plus 7.
All right.
What if I roll stealth for making another stealth ship?
Yeah.
11?
Wow.
And
Come on, fake coin, fake coin, fake coin, come on.
yeah, I'm going to invoke no wrong place for art.
You gotta try the other one too?
13. Go for 15. We gotta go 16 here. We need one more.
Yeah, graffiti wizard also.
Good, good, good. Hold on, we can do this. We can do
Alright,
this.
so you've got a 15.
I want
It's
to
gonna be the-
motivate. Do a good job with rapport.
Even gods can't stop you. Get a
Right.
16.
No.
It's gonna be
But would you
literally
like
the
to
best ship
also
ever made.
make the third one?
Tagged building so hard it exploded. I mean, yeah, you're about to make a ship so grand that, like, the GM is baffled.
It's gonna be inconspicuous when we fly around with like the amazing ship ever made.
The Mona Lisa of a ship. Come on, spend it. Spend it. Get us a 17 ship.
I don't.
I mean, like, for what it's worth, you have a refresh of 4. Like,
Yeah.
you're gonna get all this back next time.
Yeah.
The session's almost done.
Would tag the building so hard it exploded make sense here?
Nope.
Hmm.
What did Jazz use? Graffiti Wizard in the wrong place?
Yeah.
I feel like even gods can't stop me should work.
Yeah, I feel like it should work, because it's like,
How does that make you
this-
good at drawing ships?
because it is stating that, like,
I'm making-
limitations are not even this.
I'm making a ship that cannot be stopped.
My limitations are not even this. Even a 15 isn't as high as he can go.
No.
It is true. He's got 21 before.
Yeah, yeah! We got this!
So that's the limit for this one.
Oh, 15. Alright,
But
well,
there is still space for a third.
let's make a third.
If you want to try
Yeah.
for better than 15.
No.
Well, if you try, hold on. If you try for better than 15, you can spend, you get the 7 already, base 8. You could try for any more pluses or less minuses. And there's 2 zeros in there. Either you're going to get something worse. If you get something worse, don't even bother with the fate points. Or you get something better, then spend the fate points and we get a 16.
Well. Nah.
Isn't 16 the level we decided was necessary to, like, blow up a planet?
Yeah, double legendary.
Yeah, so that's why I'm hoping for a 16.
I can't say that even gods can't stop me saying, like, I want to make a ship that cannot be stopped. They're like,
Yeah. So if in this case, like, we have our 15 ship, and now we're saying we should roll another ship. We still have the 15, but now we're making another one. We're rolling it to see if we can get any higher than an 11 on the +7.
I mean, if I, like,
It costs you nothing.
does it?
No, yeah, it's absolutely
Yeah.
It
free,
takes time.
Oh.
which we have plenty of. God, do we have plenty of that?
Oh, it's just, if that's it, then yeah, I guess I'll try twice.
Yeah,
This is very
Or
confusing.
once more.
all our stuff has another free invocation on it, so
With the same,
yeah, +7.
okay.
If you can get a 12 on this, 12 or higher. Oh, nice!
Wow.
So if you spend 2 fate points again,
That puts it
your
up to
refresh will-
17.
Yeah, 17 ship. Your refresh is going to restart, or it's going to refresh on next session anyway, which it's almost that. So you'll get your fate points back right then. Like, pretty much
Okay.
instantly in terms of story.
So, I should spend 2 fate points on the same thing I just spent the fate points on for the other attempt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Woo! We have a 17 ship, boys!
Alright, so you've got a beyond double legendary ship. How are you going to get it out of the ground?
Strike's going to pull it.
Yep. On it.
And
Uh,
everyone who can assists.
Alright.
Yeah, I would like to assist on pulling.
I am rolling notice to point out all the proper footholds for everybody. Yeah.
Might as well assist with that.
Yeah.
So everybody have physique?
So I've got high physique, so I would like to help Shrike with that.
Well, Jazz has to be the main.
Yeah.
I would
Jazz
like to
has 4
request,
physique.
I would like to request that all the footholds I've pointed out be augmented by Jazz, so Jazz just goes around and like paints some like extra grip on them or something. That would give another boost through crafts.
Yeah, I could do that.
Nice.
So our spaceship will have carry handles.
Nice.
Yeah, that's craft.
Alright. How many people have physique? Other than Jazz?
Not me.
I do.
I
I
also do.
Does Box Dog have
So that's
physique?
3.
And then
So
plus
currently that
4.
would be +7 for physique.
Does Paulina want to help?
It would be in her
No,
interest.
she's busy.
Can somebody convince
No,
me that
actually,
they
yeah, she will help.
The faster you're where
Because the
faster
sooner you get this thing out of the floor, the sooner it's down on the floor.
Great.
You're defiling this work of art.
All right, so Polina helps. We have a spaceship pulling our
So
spaceship.
it's +8.
Okay. So, what, my physique +4?
+8.
Or +8? Wait, is everyone adding +2?
No?
Confused how the math here's working.
All right, so 4 people are giving you pluses with their physique. Those 4 people are giving you +1 because that's how assists work. In addition to that, you also have Stroik pointing out the footholds, which is +2 because of bonus. And your augments to the footholds are just +2 because of craft. So +2, +2, +1, 1, 1, 1.
Okay.
Mhm.
Teamwork.
Yeah, boy.
Alright, that's pretty good.
Nice.
I don't know, is it?
It's alright.
A 13 to get your 13 ship out of the ground, except it's a 17.
Yeah.
It takes serious effort, and you're pretty sure that Pauline is, holding most of the weight.
Strike's also helping with a +4 physique.
But
Strike's
yeah,
also-
you do manage to pull an entire Corvette out of the ground.
At least it wasn't a destroyer.
Yeah, that would have been ridiculous.
We have it! We have a 17 level. A level 17 destroyer. Or whatever. Corvette.
And just pulling it out of the ground was a legend and a half.
We actually have individual rooms now.
I always slept in the kitchen anyway.
Haha, that's not hygienic.
Also, someone's gotta name it.
Let's
I mean,
all donate a syllable.
I mean, that's Jazz's, privilege.
That's fair. Jazz, what do you name your masterpiece?
It's a good name for an incredibly good ship.
Well, we've got spaceship names on that generator from earlier.
You could just call it Mona Lisa.
Call
There's
it
the Elysium.
Just call it pretty good.
I'm gonna call it the Pope.
Right?
Oh yeah, and whenever we talk with another ship on comm channels, like, this is the Pope. What's?
Oh, really?
really?
Space Pope over here. Does your ship look like the Pope hat? Like on its side?
I guess in between sessions we gotta decide on what it's actually going to look like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we really calling it the Pope?
And I'm not against it.
Alright, all you need to do is fight demons.
So return to the first
We'll
season.
have gone full circle.
So my request is spider legs, and
We fly the ship into a black hole and come out of another black hole.
Strike requests plenty of vent access. Alright, so Polina gets to have heart eyes all up in this big ship, while we shoot off into space to fight crime.
Hold on.
Or beat crime.
Remember to move all of our stuff into the new ship.
Yeah.
I imagine I've already packed half of my stuff together.
That's what you were doing while everyone was working.
Exactly.
Strike walks into the ship, and there, Strike's moved.
Hey, Strike, wanna help me drag all this shit into the new ship?
Very well.
So here's a question. Do we bring Polaris and XM75?
That's me helping you move all your shit. Strike just lifts it up with one hand.
I mean, it'd be rude to leave them here, like...
Huh?
It'd be rude to leave Polaris and XM75 here.
You can just put them in a closet somewhere.
Oh! No, you know what? Strike goes back into Polina and...
They didn't say they wanted to leave.
Strike brings the twist creature.
Do I need to roll anything to rip Dimitri out of Polina and put it in
Physique.
the Pope? Alright.
I'd help you with that.
Oh, sweet. So +1 to
You can
that.
ask Strike to help, and Strike will help.
You did it.
With
You pulled a
with
tree
Ray's
out of a
help.
ship.
Yeah, with Winnie's help, I got a 6, so it's fine.
Was the tree like in a pot, or was it planted in the ground?
It was planted into the ship.
Yeah, like through dog magic.
And I have a place to replant it.
Yeah.
Well, just take some meat and plant it.
It's not the same.
Does the meat in the tree fuse? Does the meat in the tree have seeds?
No, it's seedless.
Seedless meat.
Oh, these
Seedless.
GMOs these days.
I make myself laugh at the phrase "seedless meat." I prefer my meat with pulp.
Ugh.
Someone get me the strainer.
I'm gonna put a steak into a juicer. Just get blood that way. All
You
right.
can do that.
Yeah. That's how they make pig's blood. That's how they make it.
Oh, Jazz, can you pull out Alfred's old dog drawing and bring it with us?
What? Dog drawing?
What, you're standing right beside it.
Can I pull out art that I didn't make? Or that
Sure.
doesn't make-
Get a stunt for it.
Okay.
That's not a dangerous thing to say at all.
I mean, like, if you can't pull out something you haven't drawn, then the fact that you were hell doing the drawing wouldn't work.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
I guess so.
Fair statement. Fuse, that's fair. Fuse! Surely
Let's
aggressive
do-
right now.
Okay. Jazz is going to pull out the dog drawing to take it with us.
Fuse,
Then
tell
it's
me
alright.
why.
Yeah, we're gonna have a pet dog, I guess.
The dog barks.
How does it sound?
It
Is it
sounds like
8-bit?
an abomination.
Yes! I love it. Strike loves it. Strike wants to pet it. Strike's never wanted to pet anything before.
Its head is actually facing sideways.
Yeah!
So it doesn't have 4 legs, but just 2 weird
Oh,
lumps underneath it.
Fuse, important question, is it happy?
No, it's ambivalent.
Oh!
I believe it was a -3 in craft to make that.
Sure, it does look ambivalent, but is it in pain?
Probably.
If I stabbed it, what would come out?
Are you stabbing it?
No,
Well, then how would you know?
it's fair. Like, would it bleed ink?
Oh, now we're gonna
There's
stumble on the
only
ink
one way to
dimension.
find out. Don't.
Light off its head. Should we take Polaris with us?
I mean, yeah.
They say they wanted to leave.
I haven't said anything.
I haven't said anything in years. Like, I've never seen Polaris move. Ever.
Well,
Strike will move Polaris into the new ship.
okay.
No, you look inside and Little Frogman is not there anymore. Just the suit abandoned.
Was Polaris a robot get piloted by a frog?
It's like, basically the concept was a tiny alien pilot.
A tiny what?
A tiny alien.
Okay. Cool. So,
Right,
we got a
so
new ship, the Pope.
I'm gonna be nice and call this a significant.
Hey.
Alright.
I keep forgetting what that means.
Skill point.
Ooh.
Oh. Nice. So
All
guess
right.
who has athletics at 6 now?
I can't get that high, sadly. But I can boost.
Boom.
I'm gonna give myself deceive at 2.
So last session was the prologue to the Arc 2, and this is like the episode 1 where we actually get on track.
Yeah? If you want to call this getting on track, yeah.
Well, okay.
We have put the ship
Oh
on
man,
track.
there's a war. Let's go to the war. Hey,
Okay, then I guess
what if
episode
we
2 is...
just built a ship and did something else?
I mean, we
I
don't
mean,
have to
now we
follow.
actually have some agency over where we're going.
Yeah, so here's what I say.
Yeah.
I propose this. In the future, episode 2, whatever, we kind of say, we get together as a group in-game and say, alright, we have an ability to do things we want. What do we want to do? And, like, make a board, make a poster board, and just, like, pin messages up there, like, alright, this is a thing we're doing at some point. Make like a bucket list kind of thing, but it's now.
I rate my messages in old god language.
Stop that. Now nobody can look at the board but you.
So basically what you want is like each of us to give like a goal to do, to give us sort of a quest board basically of things to do.
Yep, exactly that.
Yeah. Let's start an adventurers guild on the ship.
Yeah.
So basically, yeah, it's just alright, we can go wherever we decide one thing we all want to do it as a gang. Yeah, that would make sense. How free are we to make up stuff to want to do?
What do you want to do?
Well, because I'll know at what scale to think, basically.
Sorry, what are you asking?
Well, I'm just wondering, like how free, like, are we free to basically invent anything in the universe?
For things we want to do?
Yeah.
I mean, as far as our characters know about the universe, yeah. I mean, I would, yeah, that's a good question. Is that okay? Like, if Strike said, like, I've always wanted to go to the honey planet of Nebulon 5. I know a honey planet already existed, but, like...
You want to go to the other one.
Honestly,
like-
this might be a good chance to make another game creation worksheet.
Oh!
That's not a bad idea.
Ooh.
Oh, season 2 going full on. Okay, well.
Yeah, this is officially season 2, I think, at this point.
Season
we got-
2.2.
We've got like 15 minutes left. Do we want to do anything?
And as you're leaving, Polina follows you.
Us. Oh. Because of our rating the 17th ship.
Yes.
She's stalking us.
Paulina, baby, it's over.
We
So
made
I'm
a new
glad-
ship, and Paulina's just like, wait, this one's way better than this battleship.
You know what? Like, I'm glad Polina will still be around. Like, we won't. It's gonna be a bit easier to do stuff, but I'm glad she's around still.
Our over double legendary ship.
Start of a fleet.
And on this note, I'm ending the stream.
All
See
right.
y'all next time.
So, do you think we would